100 likes, and Sedano said it with a lot of joy. We will put gutless across your big fat belly. And he says, even though you've lost 100 pounds, it's less big, but it's still big enough to fit the word gutless.
Oh, it'll fit.
Okay.
It'll fit.
And I believe we ended up with
hit the
7.
number.
Well, I did a report from the stadium at like 11:15, and that place was so jammed, by the way. Oh. I waited in line just to get a Diet Coke for 45 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
But
Yeah.
I think we ended up hitting 1,710 likes before.
You're going to do this, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to buy your way out, right?
No, I've spent a lot of money already.
Okay, all right. So you're in. You're in already. Okay. You have to wear that and do that.
Do you want
to
see me in? Yes, in here. I believe.
I don't want to see you. I just want to see you do it. If that
I really don't
makes
want. I don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it.
But
Okay.
I'll do it for the bit.
There's no way out of this, right? He has to. You have to.
Well, I've been looking to get my back wax because I used to get my
You would
back
upset
wax.
the baseball gods if you didn't.
Well, he's not. See, this is where the baseball gods are
You
smart.
can't let him in.
The baseball gods already gave me my punishment.
The baseball gods will never accept him. He can't bring the wrath down because he's not a member of the religion.
Okay, but
you have to actually believe in these things to have the impact of them.
I believe in it now.
Yeah.
3 World Series wins in 5 seasons. Yeah, I
That's
believe
not
in
the
it.
religion.
Back to back.
That's
And
not the
here's-
religion.
And here's
Oh,
how I
my
will
God.
speak to you, because I said
Wow.
this morning, and I was able to pull Beto and Bergie over with me. This win in Game 7 had a little 1988 magic. Because here's the thing. Miguel Rojas, he's Mickey Hatcher.
Sure he is.
Nobody saw that coming.
I said that to Emily yesterday, yeah.
That ball was over Kike's head. He wasn't going to catch
Not
it.
a chance.
That World Series game is over.
Probably.
Blue Jays win.
Probably.
And out of nowhere, here comes Andy Paez to jump and get it, knock Kike down, and that turned everything, really. I mean, Miguel turned it, but you still saw glimpses.
We'll go over all of this. We're going to take a bunch of your phone calls coming up here in just a little bit.
Remind me to ask you about
there
that.
were
Yeah.
10 different moments.
Yes, absolutely.
Where if one of them goes the other way, they probably lose or definitely lose.
Yeah.
Right? There were.
Joe Davis was painting the story in the top of the ninth. You could hear him starting to ramp up this Blue Jays story. You saw the Blue Jays players in the dugout on the first step, ready to run out.
They were ready to go.
That's a heartbreak.
They were ready to go. And
is there a bigger heartbreak than that?
That's a heartbreak.
Well, think about what Joe Davis said when Rojas hit that home run.
By the way, I waved him. I said, "Hi, Joe." Today.
What was the first thing that came out of his mouth once that ball landed in the seats? No way.
No way.
And again,
Right.
he's the Dodger play-by-play guy, which I'm sure bothers a lot of people across the country. Couldn't care less.
Right.
He does a great job.
Well, Vince Scully used to do it.
But the point is that Joe Davis had that moment where it's like, of all the guys that could have hit one, that it was literally the other 8 guys in the lineup at that point, had they hit one, you would have gone, yeah, okay. Like those guys hit home runs.
Right.
Or the other 8 guys hit home runs. Rojas is the one guy that doesn't hit home runs.
Special.
And it was a no-doubter.
Right.
It wasn't like it was a paint scraper.
No.
It was a no-doubter over the bullpen. I mean, it was extraordinary. It was shocking.
Did you hear the story that Dave told in the postgame about his wife and what his wife told him?
No.
And there's audio in there. We played it this morning of basically his wife had told him, "You're going to hit a home run in the World Series," and he was like, "Babe, that's not going to. I'm not even playing." And then after he played Game 6, she said, "You're going to hit a home run." And he said, "Come on, I'm not going to hit a home run." And it was amazing. And then if you guys watched the celebration today, when the spotlight went on him, I got goosebumps being in the stadium.
Course.
I mean, because I held on to 1988, and that's why I gave Dave such a hard time and Kershaw, because of my love for Hersheiser and that 88 team. But
I see you.
The magic that Game 7 had, because Ohtani lost that game out of the gate.
Ohtani did not have a good day.
No.
He did not. For the first time I can remember, certainly as a Dodger, he was not up for the moment.
No.
Like he just had a bad day at the most important time.
You needed the Kike magic.
Not an excuse, but he played 2 seasons.
No.
Yeah.
100%.
If anybody has the right to be tired, it's him.
You're 100% right. But when he took the ball in Game 7, I'm like, he's going to do Ohtani blank.
Yeah.
He's going to do what Ohtani does.
That's what everybody kind of gets.
Yeah, he's going to hit a couple of home runs. He's going to pitch 7 innings, and he's going to do Ohtani-esque.
By the way, Cappy says the only thing worse than a rat
is
a Welcher. And I spun back my original bit over the weekend. Because I said, after they won Game 6, the Dodgers, I couldn't really root against them in Game 7, even for the bit. I'm a Dodgers fan. I was born with a Dodgers hat.
Get out of this.
I was in the dugout with Kevin. I was in the dugout with Kevin Gross in 1991.
That's fine.
He's trying to get out of this.
I couldn't go this. So I said I'm going to reverse it. I won't give Bergie my stuff, but you know what?
Yeah.
I held my end of the bargain. I gave Bergie my stuff today. I bought new stuff today, a lot of it. But I gave Bergie all my stuff. I believe they gave it out to homeless people this morning, which I think is good.
That's good. Yeah.
And I'm also buying season tickets for some
I'm
reason.
glad that there are people that have some Dodger gear that may not have had some before.
By the way,
awesome.
some of those older sizes, you could fit like 3 people in there.
I'm glad that you're getting season tickets because I have a feeling that some of those may make their way my way, which
Absolutely.
which I'm very excited about. So
I won't even charge you face.
Oh, my
It's
gosh.
a gift between friends.
Thank you. I appreciate that. What was you said you had a question.
Only Dave can let him out of this.
Nobody, no.
If you get Dave Roberts to say you're forgiven.
He needs
If Dave blesses me at the aisle
if
of the
Dave
Church
Roberts
of Roberts,
comes on here and says, Chris,
here's the problem
you
with
are
that.
forgiven.
I appreciate
If
that.
that
and
happens, you're out of it.
You're a
Yeah.
kind-hearted man. And here's the problem with that. So's Dave Roberts. Dave Roberts is a kind-hearted
my
person.
guy
Yes.
Dave, as
If
I said,
Clayton
my guy
Kershaw
Dave.
says, Chris,
Dave Roberts
I forgive
is
you.
a kind-hearted man, and I'm sure that's exactly what he do. I remember everything he said.
Of course.
You can come into the tent, but you're not a true believer.
So guess what hat I got Bergie? Because I went to the top of the deck store after the celebration, and I wanted one for me, but they didn't have my size because it's full. I need a
Fitted.
7.5 fitted.
The
Yeah,
fitted cap.
he's a 7 3/8, and I remembered that because I was going to buy him that Blue Jays hat if we had to do that.
Right.
The brown and white Dodgers with the 100th anniversary patch.
Oh, that's
An
cool.
amazing hat.
That's cool.
So Bergie's got that, and I got him one of these too, and I got him a shirt because kid, I put the kid through hell.
He's trying
Hey,
to buy
Travis-
his way in.
Travis,
Did Bergie
you-
let him in?
Travis-
Bergie let him in.
Travis, you want a hat? Come on, you can afford
He
it.
let him in
You can
through the
afford
back
it.
door.
You
Look,
can
he's
afford
trying to
it.
buy
You
you.
can
I
afford
got a
He's
hat.
trying to buy you.
I got a hat.
Look at
It's right here.
it. You can afford it.
He's trying to
It's
buy
fine.
you.
I got a good hat.
Oh, listen,
Come on.
I'll throw it around if I have to.
I
I'll
bet
throw
you
it
I
would.
around.
got you. Yeah.
Does this count as lit for tomorrow?
No. Because I'm only doing one segment, and then Bergie's in
Yeah.
here with championship edition of First Pitch, but we want to thank our friends Jim Beam that have made the celebration perfect. You saw the great videos from the street today with Cappy and Sam Patesh and Bergie and producer Jorge. What a day it's been. And I'm really proud of what we did this morning. We crushed other people's live YouTube. I won't name any specific names of places that were trying to do it, but we crushed them, annihilated them.
It was a pretty good day.
It's
It
been
was
a
a pretty
beautiful
good
day.
weekend.
Yes, it
was a
All around.
I
Yeah.
still, DeMarco, and we're not going to do this today. Maybe we will. I don't
What?
know. I got a lot of thoughts racing through my. I could spend 5 hours talking about Game 6. Like
Yes.
Game 6 was nuts
Yeah.
too.
Incredible.
Like as great as Game 7 was, and it's one of the great Game 7s ever. Game 6 was nauseatingly tense.
True.
Like the entire
Yeah.
time, you're like, why do I do this for fun? This isn't fun. This is miserable. Like
toothache.
you're queasy the
Yeah.
whole game. And then they win. You're like, oh, it's the greatest thing ever. I can't wait for Game 7.
One of the greatest World Series, if not the greatest
I want to
I've ever
start with
seen.
that. Let's start with that when we
Yes.
come
Can
back.
I ask one thing, though?
Yeah.
Because I know we won't get to a lot of other stuff
Get
today.
ahead.
And I know Lakers are at 5:30.
Blue G-string. I'm just trying to imagine.
Double XL.
Double XL.
Has any kickers been cut yet?
I
No,
don't
not
imagine
yet.
that.
Oh,
Not
my
yet.
God. I read a quote from Sean McVay this morning
What did he
about
say?
that. I don't know. It's like 500 words, and I don't know what it means.
Okay, well,
Oh, on that note, I will see
Later.
you tomorrow
Yeah.
for Lit. Get ready.
At least
you,
take
man.
the opening
I am
segment off.
so surprised.
You
Oh,
just did 20 minutes with us.
Tomorrow, I'm going to be all in
Wait,
championship gear.
did you take any heat out there?
Oh, there was a few fans that
What
got
did
it.
they say?
Steven Hernandez is in Steven Hernandez is in a certain section. Hernandez also for where
Yeah.
a lot of heat couldn't get to me.
Okay.
But because I was with the people for a while
Yeah.
before Steven got there, and I
They
was
know.
in.
The people know,
They knew.
DeMarco.
I got a few more. Like, Morales, what are you doing here? I got a few of them.
You got a
good
few of those?
question.
Then
Good question.
I got a lot of people that welcomed me in and said, you know what?
Yeah.
Look,
You're welcomed
You-
into the family.
you
La Familia.
can come into the family, Chris, but you cannot sit at the head of the table. You
Ever.
cannot sit
Travis,
at the
you
real
cannot
table.
be made.
You can sit at the secondary table where the cousins sit. You can come
The
into the
Primos?
You can
You're
come into the
Carlo.
house. You can come into the house. You can come to
That was a tough
Thanksgiving.
ending for Carlo, though.
But you're going to sit over there with the in-laws and the cousins
Let me
and
see.
the
With
the
little kids.
kids.
Let me speak a language you can appreciate.
All right.
Just tell me the price.
Look at you. Look at you. Oh.
What a day. What a couple of
Did
days. What-
Bergman sell out? Did he sell out? Did he let
You
Chris
can
in the
ask
door?
him.
Oh, my gosh.
He knows.
Okay.
He knows.
Are you sure?
He may not say it, but he deep in his bones he knows because Greg
Yeah.
feels it. Greg
Right.
feels it. Greg is a member of the religion.
Does he ever get in?
Greg is a believer. Greg is been indoctrinated in this and has lived and died with this just the way that the rest of the true believers of the faith
Okay.
do this.
He didn't sell out for a hat.
Chris
huh?
converted in the
Oh.
bottom of the 11th inning. Right? He
Right.
goes, oh, yeah, this looks like fun. This looks
Yep,
great.
he found religion in jail.
He
Yeah.
did. Exactly right.
That's it.
Exactly right.
Yep.
All right. We're going to take a bunch of your phone calls if you want to get in. Tell us about how you went through it.
Yes.
Did you go to the parade? Did you go to
video.
the ballpark?
We want your video. Where is it, Laura?
So DeMarco wants to see your reaction videos,
Your reaction
or
videos.
if you were at the parade, and you can tag ESPN.
And I have two important
Okay.
questions for you when we come back.
Okay, because
You
I
ready?
was at a pizza parlor.
Oh.
And the place went bonkers.
Okay, I got to real quick since we're telling these stories.
Insanity.
Yeah, and you can probably find it on Twitter or Instagram or whatever it is. But there's a great video that came across my feed of when the Dodgers won. There's like I don't know if it's security cam footage or whatever at Disneyland.
Oh yeah,
A roar goes up through Disneyland as they do because everybody's
yeah.
watching it on their phone, right?
Love it.
So all of a sudden they get that third out in the 11th inning, the double play, and all of a sudden Disneyland's like, yeah,
Yes.
like Disneyland. Watch it on your phone. It was awesome. All right, couple of questions for DeMarco coming up. Plus, member of the faith, Greg Bergman, coming in for a little first pitch. DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN.
YouTube TV customers get the sports you love on ESPN back, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Act now. Go to keepmynetworks.com to get ESPN back.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tonight, it's the second night of a back-to-back as the Lake Show hit the road to battle the Blazers.
Here's Laker behind his back, down the middle, all the way, got to the rim, lay it up and in. Man, is he smooth.
It's your LA Lakers versus the Portland Trail Blazers.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
Coverage begins tonight at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. Inheriting a home can be overwhelming, but Seller's Advantage makes it easy. One customer shared, and I quote, "Inheriting a home felt like too much work. Seller's Advantage gave us a reasonable offer, handled everything, and closed in 3 weeks. I highly recommend them." End quote. Skip repairs and headaches. Call Seller's Advantage at 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Discover huge savings with the wonders of the sea. Meet the joy of the holidays at SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. Make new friends with over 9,000 animals, including live reindeer. Snap a photo with Santa and a selfie under San Diego's Christmas tree. Enjoy dazzling shows, new flavors, and festive presentations in a winter wonderland with over 1 million twinkling lights at SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. Select dates from November 14th through January 4th. Save up to 60% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our Black Friday presale. Hurry, offer ends soon. Restrictions apply.
Support comes from Clean Power Alliance, providing 3 million residents and businesses clean electricity options. Southern California is our home. It's the air we breathe, the sky we share, the communities that connect us. Every day we have the choice to make a change. On every road, with every light we turn on, we can choose clean energy. Together, we power potential. Change is electric. Learn more at cleanpoweralliance.org/changeIsElectric.
Welcome to the sweet life. Big nights deserve big views. From Lakers and Kings games to the hottest concerts. Reserve your own private suite at Crypto.com Arena for a premium experience you'll never forget. Reserve your suite now at CryptoArenaSuites.com.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes! Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
You're standing inside a secret prison. It houses the Nazi high command. I'm going to put Hermann Goering on trial.
Sony Pictures Classics presents
Nuremberg, starring Academy Award winner Russell Crowe, Academy Award winner Rami Malek, and Academy Award nominee Michael Shannon.
Do you plead guilty or not guilty? Schuldig.
Order! Nuremberg opens only in theaters everywhere November 7th.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
I love a good fruity cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You look like a fruity cocktail guy.
I will have one.
DeMarco and Travis is on right now.
DeAndre's getting in the spirit. Is that like a batting helmet?
I think so.
All right. That's like the old school helmet giveaway.
Right? Look at you.
That's
you need to
awesome.
cut off the top and be like Kike with the half helmet.
There you
Oh,
go.
I should, huh?
No. Leave it like that.
Leave it like
cool.
this? Okay,
I
cool.
like that. I like that. Greg is here. Greg,
What's happening?
we kind of already chopped it up for a little bit
we
before
did.
the show starts. But
Wait, you didn't sell out though, did you?
DeMarco, please.
I'm just checking.
There's no
He
no
made
way.
it seem like he bought you off with
He's
a hat.
going to do whatever he can to buy me
Oh,
off,
okay.
but that's never going to happen. See, you mentioned the party, coming into the party
Yeah.
and sitting at the kids' table or
Yeah.
the secondary table. It's not even the secondary table. It's not even the tertiary table.
Dang.
He's sitting on the couch.
Oh my God.
Like, he hasn't even gotten to a table.
Like on a
to
TV
go to
tray?
A
sit
couch in the garage?
Right.
Yeah.
He's got the TV tray.
Wow.
It's got the old school, like the TV dinners.
Yeah, the little folding X legs that fold together, and
Wow.
the tray falls down along the way. Yeah, no, you gotta.
That's awesome.
You got to earn it,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
it was well earned
can
for
root.
sure.
Yes.
He can
Yeah,
root for the
absolutely.
team. That's
you,
fine.
You can work your way in.
We let
you
everybody
can't just
in.
show up and do it.
No,
You can't
no,
just
I mean,
show
there's
up.
got to
and
be
do
a time limit on it, right? If he shows like he wants to be a part of the church.
it. Well, how many years do you have in on it?
What am I, 42? 42.
Okay, so I'm at about 50.
I mean,
Yeah.
5 years. I mean, that's
That's
pretty
a good start. That's a good
that's a
opening
good-
bid.
Wow,
That's
okay.
a good opening bid.
He can apologize.
Yeah.
What if Dave Roberts gives him a pass? Dave comes
He already
on and
said
says,
He didn't
"Chris,
hear it. He didn't feel it.
No.
He didn't feel the vitriol that
What
was
if
being
we sit
directed at
Dave here and have him watch it with Chris?
Do you not remember when we were sitting in the conference room,
Yeah.
whatever, going into Game 5, and it's, if they lose tonight, it's over. And both Greg and I are like, no, it's not.
over. It's not over.
It's not great. You don't want to have to go to Toronto, but Greg and I both are like, they can absolutely go into Toronto and
They've
win a
won
couple of
two
games.
in a row before, and
Yes.
they've done it on the road. They
All
won
the time.
They
You know,
actually-
they lost one road game in the playoffs?
Yeah, it was game one.
I
And
know.
by the way, this whole World Series, do you know that there was only two home wins?
Yeah, I guess so.
Did the Dodgers won Game 3?
Yeah.
And the Blue Jays
Toronto
won
game
Game 1,
one.
and that's it. Every
Yeah.
other game was a road
Weird
team
deal.
win.
Like the last 5 Game 7s in the World Series, the road team has won them all.
Okay, so 42 and 54.
Yeah.
Dodger fans.
Yeah.
How does it feel to go back to back?
Extraordinary.
It's amazing.
Really?
It's
Like,
amazing.
it's just, it doesn't happen.
No.
Yeah.
Like it happened 25 years ago for the Yankees, and it happened 25 years before that with the Reds.
What does it do for expectation going forward?
Who cares?
Yeah, yeah,
Not
that's
at
the
all.
right answer.
Honestly,
That-
who cares?
Yeah.
Like next spring, you're going to be like, let's get 3?
No, next spring will be like, let's get through 6 months to see
Okay.
what it looks like when you get to it again. Because
Right.
quite frankly, look, this is one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about, Greg and DeMarco, that
Yeah.
the Freeman deal, bought and paid for. Mookie, bought and paid for. Ohtani, bought and paid
Yep.
for. Yamamoto, bought and paid for. Like, they won. Like,
All
you
of them.
sign these deals hoping that you will win the World Series once or twice over the duration of the
you
deal.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, so
it's a raging success.
It's a raging success.
Yeah,
So
no
whatever
doubt.
comes up next, comes up next. If they look, they're already the favorites for next year.
Yep,
Vegas
they
has
should
already
be.
installed them as the favorites. But yeah, that's for a week from now, a month from now, 6 months from now. But
Oh,
just
no doubt.
is it the greatest World Series that you've ever seen?
I think it's the greatest World Series that I've ever seen. I only
Me
got
too.
to see a few Dodger World Series, so
Yeah.
I live by that whole thing of, when the Dodgers are out early, that the baseball just ended for them.
Yeah.
Like baseball didn't exist. I'll still
Yeah.
watch a couple games, but yeah, I mean, I can't think of anything that was closer. Maybe Cubs and Indians.
Indians
were
was
close.
7th game, extra innings.
Dodgers, Astros, but that was so horrific.
No, that was a bass kicking in Game 7. The one that comes to mind is Arizona Yankees.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun in that one.
Then
Sure.
back and forth, late home runs,
Luis
walk-off
Gonzalez just
hit.
gets a walk-off
David
hit.
and Goliath, though, right?
Yeah, but again,
This
so
was Goliath.
Yeah,
here's
no
the
doubt.
other thing is that the last time we saw what Yamamoto did, Randy Johnson did it in that series. Randy Johnson started Game 6 and closed Game 7 on back-to-back nights. That's exactly what Yamamoto did. So it was Like everybody says, it's never happened. Yes, it has, and I'm not saying it happens a lot, but it did happen there.
I mean, to this level, it's I get it. It was amazing. Everything. Randy Johnson is one of the best pitchers of all time.
Yeah,
and he was amazing to do that. He got 4 outs, which is out of mind blowing. You got from 4 outs. Yamamoto got 2 2/3.
It's crazy. It's great. No, what those guys did, what he did, what Rojas did, what Will Smith did, what every
8 outs.
Right.
There are 2 people on the roster, the 26-man roster that they used in the World Series. There are 2, and I'm not saying that they didn't contribute over the course of the season. They absolutely did. But the 24 of the 26 guys had a direct impact on winning. The only Ben Rortvedt never played.
Everybody,
so, right?
So he made a direct impact.
All
impact
hands
to
on
get
deck.
No, absolutely, he did. And I'm not throwing any shade at all.
No, of course.
And Alex Call was really never involved in a super big play. No. But the other 24, Will Klein won them a World Series game.
4 innings, 0 runs.
Clayton Kershaw, who, by the way, nearly gave me a blanking heart attack when they cut to him, like, is he going to pitch the 12th inning?
You ain't the only one, bro.
You're not the only one, Trav.
It was literally, guys, it was literally, it can't end like this.
Yes.
It cannot end like literally, it cannot end like this.
I got so much heat because I was at a bar, and I go,
yes.
And then they're like, don't be a hater. I was like, no.
It's not a hater. It's
I love him, but no.
It's a weird relationship.
It's 2% hater, like no, because you knew what was going to happen, and it's 98%. We know what's going to happen. Don't have it happen to this guy.
Protect him from that moment.
Yes.
To that point in that game, in the Game 7, the fact that they showed the bullpen and Blake Tryon never took off his jacket was one of the happier moments of my life. That he didn't ever.
You mean
take that.
3-time World Series champion Blake Tryon?
Which is insane that he has 3 championships.
He's got 3 titles. He won with the Nats.
I forgot about that one. So the one obviously last year he meant so much, but he was so little to this one.
Yeah,
like he deserves both of them, but at the same time,
he did not have a great year.
I did not
but
want
whatever.
that jacket coming off at any point.
No. They basically did what you and I had spent a month talking about, which is just use your starters and just stack them up. Robleski, I know he hadn't had a start in a long time, but Justin Robleski's a starting pitcher.
Sheehan is
Emmett Sheehan is a starting pitching. By the way, look, full apology. You know who was awesome in the World Series?
Who?
Yes.
Tyler Glasnow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Tyler Glasnow was awesome. And I was critical of him, and it seemed like he'd kind of like tap the mat a little quick for some guy, and I'm like, that dude was awesome.
He was nails, and he came in out of the pen multiple times in this postseason and to doing what he had to get done, and he did it. So anything that I've ever said about him, I've called him names.
Look at you.
I've had acronyms for him.
Now what happens
all
there?
the different stuff.
Does he get?
That's fan
Are you
frustrated.
forgiven?
What he did is he blasphemed, but we all do.
Because you're in the church.
Look, we're all blasphemous at times.
What's the worst thing you
We're
called
at the
him?
main table. We're allowed to do this.
What's the worst thing you said about Glasnow? Be honest.
The
worst thing.
It is the acronym that I put out for him.
Okay.
I'm not going to put
go over it.
I'm
we
not
don't need
going
to go over it.
That is the extent of
You
what I will say.
two-time World Series champion Tyler Glasnow,
and he's forgiven. Okay.
I love what Blake Snell said after when they were talking when they're in the locker room and Blake Snell and Tyler Glasnow were together. And he goes, "Well, if you can't beat him, we're here.
Yeah,
join him."
There you go.
Did you guys happen to catch?
We chased
Blake
this
Snell?
in 2020. We lost it. Oh yeah. And now we on this team. I know. It's incredible. Welcome to the yeah, you can't beat it. Join them, baby.
Oh, man.
Blake Snell on MLB Network afterwards, he kind of wandered by the set, and they put him on for a while, and it's like, somebody needs to get a hold of him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like somebody,
Did you see him?
The person needs to go down there and get one of those long hooks and go, whoop,
I
and
don't
get him
care
out of
if
there.
the team is struggling.
Yeah.
So I want to kiss you.
He was one of those. He had the championship trophy, and he put a cigar in it, and he was like telling it to be like calm down.
Oh, no, he's having a good time.
He was on another level.
Wow. He was having a good time. All right, it is a Blue Celebration presented by Jim Beam. Tune in all day to the Championship Edition coverage right here on ESPN LA 710, the ESPN LA app. You can watch live on ESPN LA YouTube channel. Jim Beam, the official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. 2025 James B. Beam Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart. We're going to take your calls.
Everybody gets a ring?
Everybody.
Conforto.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
No, there's other guys. Buddy Kennedy gets a
Everybody
World
gets
Series
a ring. Okay.
Noah Davis, Gaucho, championship ring.
Okay. Even
Noah,
bad
he gets
performance,
one.
you contribute.
You're on the team, you contribute. We're going to take your phone calls. We got those coming up in just a little bit. Greg's going to be here for a little bit more as well. It is a unbelievable day. Coming up next, too, is the Fantasy Springs Best Of. You tell us what your Best of the weekend was. I have a pretty good idea. I think I know what it is. Give us a shout, 877-710-3776, and we'll decide who has the Best Of. That's coming up next on the DeMarco and Trav Afternoon Show on ESPN LA. And on top of all of this, I won on Prize Picks this weekend.
Oh, good for you.
How about this?
A big
Matthew
one?
Stafford, 20 got me 60.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, 20 gets you. So Stafford, more 255.5, way over yesterday. He was great. Tyler Shuck, you got to say Shuck. It's not Sh, it's Shuck. Tyler Shuck, less than 193.5 yards. That hits. That's Prize Picks. You pick more or less on some player projections, and you can win big. And right now, obviously, baseball's over, but football in the middle of the season, basketball, all sorts of stuff. And with basketball, they got stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. You want Luka's threes, points, and assists, you can pick them all in the same lineup, only on Prize Picks. So download that Prize Picks app today. Use the code TRAV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code TRAV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It is good to be right.
What a day.
It's a parade inside my city.
Dave Roberts is standing on the front of the bus, and he's holding up the World Series trophy.
The city of champions showed up and showed out.
LA is the greatest city in the world.
As your Los Angeles Dodgers celebrated another World Series title.
We're a mother dynasty, baby!
And ESPN LA was right in the middle of it.
Yes, your name?
Jasmine.
Are you excited? You feeling it?
I'm so happy. I'm an LA native, South Central born and raised.
When there's a championship celebration in downtown LA for our boys in blue, ESPN LA is partying with the people.
Is Bergman ready to cry? I mean, listening to you emotional.
Nah, no crying in baseball.
And you decide this day, we're back-to-back champions.
Congratulations to the back-to-back World Series champions, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
And we got number 2, baby!
From ESPN Los Angeles. When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News and World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact. And right now, if you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 11/30/25.
Harry Douglas here. Look, being a man doesn't mean skipping self-care. Manscaped makes it easy to feel confident, clean, and ready for anything. Whether you're at work, hitting the gym, traveling for business, or heading for a night out. The Lawnmower Trimmer gives you precision, the Beard Hedger keeps your look tight, and their grooming essentials smell incredible. Manscaped's tools are built to perform, helping you stay sharp, smooth, and feeling your best every single day. Because real confidence starts with a clean cut and the right gear. Get all the Manscaped products you need right now at your local Target.
This college football moment is brought to you by Serve Pro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on October 2nd, 1993, when the University of California faced a 30-0 halftime deficit to Oregon. Cal went on a remarkable 42-11 run in the second half to capture a 42-41 victory, one of the largest comebacks in college football history.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
You're listening to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
Do your ears work?
They do work. No,
Back to DeMarco and Travis.
All right, YouTube TV customers, get the sports you love on ESPN back, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, the NBA, college basketball, and more. Act right now. Go to keepmynetworks.com to get ESPN back.
Yeah, you're going to be annoying, aren't you? You're going to be the annoying Dodger fan, aren't you?
Why?
You're going to let people know. You're going to wear your Dodger hat forever, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
When you travel.
Oh, no.
We always do
This
that.
is the hat that I wear just on a regular basis.
We always do that.
Are you locked and loaded for any sports conversation defending the Dodgers?
Yeah, always.
Oh.
At any moment. On the morning show, it was all 6 of them versus me after Game 4.
That's not a fair
after
fight.
Game 5.
That's not a fair fight. Yes.
Solidarity.
I know you do.
No,
yeah.
me and Trev, we're there right there.
You're
always.
looking. You're hoping somebody. Look at your.
No, I'm loving every second. Like, I don't need any more people on the bandwagon. I'm
Totally
good,
fine.
man.
No,
Yeah.
when somebody gets it wrong about the Dodgers.
Oh, no, see, I kind of like that. Here's why.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool.
And then you just turn around.
You don't
never,
even give them the time of
Never
day?
talk to them again.
Okay.
No.
You engage. I know you do.
Yeah.
You can't.
Sometimes. I can't help myself sometimes.
I know I'm right. I don't.
I get all
I don't like if you want to be stupid, be my guest. It doesn't affect me at all.
DeMarco,
Wow.
I get super condescending. Well, actually.
Yeah. See, there you go. There you go.
No.
You may have to do some of that. That's why I asked. With Ohtani, there's going to be somebody that picks on him.
Yeah.
Oh, they already have.
I know.
People were already doing on the parade route. Well, he didn't have a great series.
See, this is what I mean. That's so dumb.
Stop.
That's so dumb. If that is your takeaway from this, just wear a helmet and don't fall down too often.
He pitched in 3
You know what I
games.
mean? Like just if you're
Why don't you get a job testing parachutes?
Yeah, if you're dumb enough to think that Shohei Ohtani is bad at baseball, then carry on with the rest of your life and try not to get run over by a passing car.
Well, he wasn't the reason that they won. Like,
of course he was.
Right. You don't get anywhere near this without him, without having some of the greatest games in the history of baseball.
It's crazy. All right, let's try a quick best of here. Let's go to Vinny in Long Beach. Vinny, what was your best of the weekend?
Yo, love the Dodgers, man. Love the show. The best of the weekend, gentlemen, is karma. The Blue Jays got their karma. They wanted to start this series with, we want our stuff back, but Shohei, we don't need you. Who doesn't need Shohei? What a ludicrous statement. And you know what? And then they even had the nerve to put out that they're not going to pitch to him anymore. It's like a little kid saying, I don't want to play with you. And in the end, they got what they deserved. They got their karma. The team is great. I don't know about the front office. But the Blue Jays and them getting their karma is the best of the weekend.
Wait a minute. They actually didn't need Shohei. They proved that.
To win the World Series,
they
did.
I mean, but they were there. And
no, they did.
They were right there. They didn't need it.
I like Vinny's call. The best of is presented by Fantasy Springs Resort Casino, a deluxe desert resort casino located just minutes from Palm Springs. And Vinny's going to win a Fantasy Springs Resort Casino weekend getaway and score a 2-night hotel stay, golf or bowling, plus dinner for 2.
You don't have to make them the enemy now.
No, I do.
Toronto played their butt off.
They played great, and they're
They
a
were
really good
phenomenal.
team. Here's the other thing that I want to give them a ton of credit for. I love that they put the 51 on their hat for Vizia.
You don't have to make them the enemy.
I thought that was all class.
What was the stuff he was talking
pure
about?
class.
What was the stuff?
So
We
when
want our stuff
Shohei
back.
took his like recruiting trip, for lack of a better word,
Oh, he
to
took the
Toronto,
stuff with him.
they
Oh.
gave him a bunch of swag, and he took it.
He even they gave him like Blue Jay stuff for decoy and all that, and they like,
so
hey,
he
get
took
it
it with
back.
him.
I got you.
And
They
they're
joked around
and then
with it.
Did you really give Chris's clothes away?
Yeah.
You really did?
Yeah, well, he's not getting it back. That was the bet. Someone else can use those or multiple. You know, that's all. That's the whole point of the bet. But back to Vezia. I love the fact that they put the 51.
I thought it was
I
class.
thought that was super classy.
Yeah.
And to do some of that, I was actually on the parade route. I was looking for a 51 jersey anywhere. I
yeah.
mean, there's not a lot of people that have Vezia jerseys.
No.
I just hope that he's in a really good place right now.
I
or
hope so,
in
too.
the best place that he can be.
I know everybody's thinking about him and
Always
pulling
speed,
for him.
brother.
And I was funny. I was looking at some stuff, and he'll be back next year.
Yep.
They have a club option, $3 million deal, which is a steal for a player as good as Vezia at that price. So he'll be back, and Dodger fans are gonna give him a warm welcome.
He's going to get a ton
Yes.
of love. I know that his wife was a very heavy on Instagram and TikTok and was a very good follow. But
Greatest World Series ever?
I mean,
Way
I
to
think
go,
I think it
Dave.
is. And also,
Yeah.
but to go back to the Blue Jay thing for just a second.
Yeah, don't make them the bad
No.
guys.
No.
Yeah.
I think they're not a bad guy at all. They were so good that they were. I was talking to Trav earlier. They were the better hitting team by far. They were the better, maybe right around the same, but I think a better pitching team overall.
I would give the Dodgers a hair of an advantage.
Sure,
there.
and
Yeah.
hair, sure, that's
Yeah.
fine. but they were the better defensive team. They had 0 errors at all. The only thing they didn't do was they didn't get 4 wins, and the Dodgers outslugged them. And
they did outslug them.
I think by outslugging, that kind of shows you the difference between the two teams.
And there's one other thing, and this is what made this series so incredibly exciting and so incredibly fun to watch, especially as a Dodger fan and your team wins. But we harped on this a ton during the regular season. I know you've heard me say this a million times. It's those little teeny tiny things that make the difference between winning a game here and there. Yep. And the Dodgers did them, and the Blue Jays did most of them, but in some really big moments, they didn't. Barger getting doubled off in Game 6
was massive.
Is a catastrophe. That is such a big mistake. Like, you have to see that ball get down. I understand you're trying to score. I understand, but you cannot get doubled up there. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa getting a really short secondary lead on that ball. I understand, but he was practically on the bag. You don't have, if he's literally 3 inches further, he scores.
Right.
And those secondary leads, like, that's one of those things. Like, when it comes down, the Dodgers, every time they needed a relay, it was executed correctly. Rojas with the barehanded play. Rojas with the throw to Will Smith. Andy Pages makes that ball leaves the bat. That's a hit 90% of the time.
Yeah, if you see what the expected batting average off that, it was probably like 800 something.
Okay, I've been waiting on this because I've had football coaches that are baseball fans. I'm not sure if they know the game as well as you do. They thought that was a great sub by Dave.
It was brilliant.
Okay, thank you.
It was phenomenal. That was one of the best decisions ever.
If he doesn't make that change, and Tommy Edman is still in – Tommy Edman's been on a bad ankle all season long. The reason that he was in the infield for most of the postseason is because he's limited as far as how he can run. He's got a bad wheel. He's just not 100%. Andy Pages couldn't buy a hit for the postseason. And he made the play that set up the chance to win the World Series. And again, this is what we talked. Like, every single guy contributed. That was a catch. I thought he was going to kill Kike. He was coming in so hot, right?
Kike was fine with it, too.
His head off.
Right.
Yeah.
We got the catch. That's all that matters.
Yeah, right. And that was when, I thought Kike was dead on the wall. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he was just laying on the ground. Yeah. He's like, oh, my God, I just lost the World Series for my team. Oh, my God, I didn't get there. And he's like, did you catch the ball? Yes. Okay, I'm good.
Kike doesn't catch that, right? That's over his head.
No, it was over his head. He maybe made some amazing catch, but that was a super hard catch. But also the other thing that the Blue Jays didn't do, right, they had twice, they got doubled up on walks. On a strikeout that they thought were walks. They twice got doubled up. You can't do those types of mistakes.
Little teeny tiny mistakes. Yeah. And the Dodgers, they made a miscue here, but nothing that was fatal.
No,
there was no fatal
mistakes.
Those
were fatal for the Blue Jays.
That double play to end the game, and again, to go back to Rojas, that pick was behind him. Like by
he was falling, he was stumbling.
By the time he caught the ball, like his glove was a good 6-8 inches behind his back.
Right.
Like there's a reason when you're teaching a kid to catch. First thing is glove in front of your body so you can see the ball go into the glove. Because sometimes you see the kids, they hold it by their ear.
Oh yeah.
It's like you lose track of the ball, and it's like this dude made a pick on a throw that was this weird tweener hop behind. It's just
unreal.
And then he was falling, and he somehow gathered himself from not falling and made a strike to home.
Any of those things go the other way, and we're in here throwing a
That's what I mean. Imagine the gut punch in Toronto right now.
$1 Million Mondays is back on 710. Thanks to Pechanga Resort Casino. Listen all day for your chance to win. Just give us your big game prediction, both teams in the final score, and you can win $1 million. And just for playing, you're going to get 2 tickets, Rams Cardinals. $1 Million Mondays on ESPN LA, made possible by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, the official California gaming and casino partner of the LA Rams.
And what does celebrating a Dodgers back-to-back World Series champion and Jim Beam have in common?
Tell me, Greg.
Both are much better when enjoyed with others. Jim Beam, official bourbon. Yeah, absolutely. Jim Beam, official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025. James B. Beam Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart. And we walked around with these boys with a microphone on top.
Oh, yeah,
it was the greatest thing. Everybody wanted some.
Oh, when I did it last
year,
even
the pineapple.
It's great.
Pineapple,
Jim Beam.
Huh? Yeah, you want to try some?
I mean, don't leave it far from your eyes.
If this is down here, down at the line, like it is back in the social room, we're good.
Probably did.
Yeah. All right, little Far Side with DeMarco coming up. And, of course, we're going to get to your phone calls. Want to hear how you celebrated. Want to hear if you went to the parade, if you were at the ballpark, your favorite moments. I could do this all day.
Of course you can.
I could do it all day. Far Side coming up next.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there, but too often they look for ways to underpay you. If you're being ignored, pressured into bad contractors, or left in the dark after years of loyalty, turn to Avner Gatt. With insider knowledge and a trusted network of experts. The consultation is free, and the results speak for themselves. Call 818-917-5256 or visit AvnerGatt.com. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the Hollywood sign? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local LA Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metric true score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
What does Dodger baseball and Jim Beam have in common? Both are better when enjoyed with others. So grab a bottle and get together with friends. Jim Beam. People are good for you. Official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025 James B. Beam Distilling Company. Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart.
Discover huge savings with the wonders of the sea meet the joy of the holidays at SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. Make new friends with over 9,000 animals, including live reindeer. Snap a photo with Santa and a selfie under San Diego's Christmas tree. Enjoy dazzling shows, new flavors, and festive presentations in a winter wonderland with over 1 million twinkling lights at SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. Select dates from November 14th through January 4th. Save up to 60% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our Black Friday presale. Hurry, offer ends soon. Restrictions apply.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for the Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for the Far Side with DeMarco Far, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
Beto trying to sneak out of here. Get in there, man. Doors open to Beto. Yes, sir. Okay, so one thing. Number one, so my daughter in Spain. School starts tomorrow.
Okay.
So she starts the whole gig. She went to a nightclub in Spain.
Oh, yeah, that sounds fun.
She took a video and showed me.
Okay.
What city is she in?
Oh, my God. It's a city right outside of Madrid.
Oh, I got a guy in Madrid if she needs to.
You got a guy in Madrid?
If she wants to go to a Real Madrid game, I got you.
He's got a guy in Madrid.
I just told you what I got.
How do you have a guy in Madrid?
How do you not? Same way you got.
Do you got a guy in Madrid?
Well, Travis doesn't even leave the house.
I don't have a guy in San Clemente.
I have a girl in Madrid.
Yeah,
But
You know who Travis' guy is? Me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
How do you have a guy in Madrid?
My boy Adolfo just took a job with Real Madrid.
No way.
And this is an example. Remember, DeAndre, I've always told you this, be nice to everybody.
Yeah.
This kid was an intern back with Chivas USA.
Oh, wow. Old LA MLS team.
And he listened to the station, and he's like, dude, you're always nice to me. He ended up becoming a big shot at SoFi. Now he's running Real Madrid.
See? You
Good
never
advice.
know.
Always be nice.
You never know. Always be
He's
nice.
also 35 and a vice president, and I'm like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah, no, that's
hanging out with Punch.
I don't know what the soccer season is, but hang on to that.
When
football
it's going
is
on right
over,
now.
I'm going to go visit.
Oh, he'll take care of you.
Okay, done. Okay, so here's the thing. We were asking for your videos, your reaction videos. Your reaction video was hilarious with the bottle.
Yeah.
Greg's was hysterical because he was hysterical. That's so funny.
Yeah.
The place I was at, it was called Lamppost Pizza. It's
I love Lamppost Pizza.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Lamppost
spot.
Pizza's good.
Oh,
Right there in
my
Torrance?
God,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Yeah,
it
it's really
reminds
good.
me of a place I grew up with.
Yeah.
And my brother was there with me. He said the same thing. I'm
Yeah.
like, this reminds me of home.
Pitchers of beer.
Right. So it was after flag football.
Oh, yeah.
So seasons were over. People, parents, everything, and a Dodger game. So it was so much fun. That picture of beer I sent, the picture.
Yeah.
Did you notice there was just one glass?
I did.
That was.
I figured, can I be honest?
Yeah.
I didn't know why you bothered to get a glass. I thought you might just take it right out of the pitcher.
Right with the paw?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. But it was so much fun, and of course, the place just went absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
I was thinking about this when I'm hearing stories about the parade, even Chris's stories, but everybody, how happy they are. And I don't know if you guys are like this, but I'm kind of half a hippie. So when I get to a red light, I like to observe. Like if I'm sitting in traffic or waiting for the light to turn green, I look around and see who's next to me, right?
Okay.
People walking across the street. And I always have this thought. Tell me if you guys have this thought. Or am I just weird? It might be I'm just weird. But I get this feeling like I am so happy I am sharing the earth with you right now. I don't even know you, but I'm so happy we're here together.
Did you go to Berkeley?
No, not at all.
I've never had. I've had the opposite.
As it get away from
yeah,
me.
I've had that. I think I hate that guy. I've had that.
You're the positive, good vibes guy.
Okay, that's
You're the yin to our yang.
But when I see, I don't even know you. We never had. I'm glad we don't have an interaction because then it could go 50-50.
Fair.
Right, but at the moment.
Nah, you become friends with everybody.
But when I see people, I'm just so happy like we're sharing the earth together. This is all us here right now at the same time. So when I hear these stories, reaction stories about Disneyland popping and people at the parade and how excited everybody was all at the same time.
Yeah.
So we do have one thing that can connect us all, at least for a moment.
Few minutes.
Right, at least for a few minutes.
Yeah.
We're all here going nuts at the same time, at the same thing.
For sure.
It just makes me go, wow, for a minute, this is cool. Right.
Look, I don't know what the official number is. How many people are downtown?
Over 200,000.
Couple 100,000.
And they're all at the Yard House right now.
I saw, when I pulled in, dude, it was a madhouse out there.
Parking is a mess here still.
So for 200,000 people to come together, people are drinking.
Yeah.
People are
Buzzballs at 8
smoking.
a.m.
People are
Shots.
getting after it, and everybody's having a good time.
That's what
We
I'm
can
talking
get
about.
along with each other.
Yeah, for one day. And then, look, even Morales, you have to accept him today.
No.
No. I'm not saying into your fandom. You have to accept him that he has to eat crow.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
That's the best part.
That's great.
You heard about the G-string, right?
So I did the morning show.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so
I volunteered to come work this morning because we wanted to unite. And I'm driving up here, and I'm like, no, I'm working with Morales. Me and Morales could do 10 to 12 because Cappy, all of a sudden, G-string, Morales, Lindsay bought it, and I brought my daughter with me today. She's 15, and she listens sometimes. In the morning, when I take her to school, she's like, Dad, change it. And today she actually got to experience what this is. And she's like, you guys are weird. And then legit asked Kaplan, why do you want to see this?
It's a fair question.
It is. But
you want to see him humiliated.
But that's what it is.
Yeah, but let's find a different way.
But then, no. But it's humiliating to him. We just don't have to see.
Guys, here's where you're missing the boat with Morales. He's unembarrassable.
He's going to lean into
No,
it.
he loves it. I think this one, because
maybe.
There's no tarantara, so he's going to be like.
I hear what you're saying.
He's going to be like this.
This might be the one, Travis. This might be the one. You're right.
Okay, look,
right.
if we can get there for that, but Chris has the thing. Chris is unembarrassable. Now, maybe this will be the ultimate test.
Because also, we've never seen him with a shirt off.
This is true.
So
I can relate.
This is a whole different
so
animal.
Donald leaned into it so bad this morning. He's like, we need more likes. We need more likes. So my daughter said, I'll go on YouTube, like.
Yeah.
And we're telling Sam Batesh and Cappy on the road, the parade route, hey, guys, go on your YouTube right now, like it. And it was just over and over.
Oh, my God.
And then
So
the reckless gutless on his stomach.
You
like
have
Tupac,
one question, right? So you're going to paint, is it DR on his butt cheeks?
I'm not.
No.
David Roberts.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sedano,
Yes.
my question was, do you use a roller? Do you use a spray paint?
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here?
Sharpie?
I got a guy.
DeAndre got the joke. Thank you for paying attention, DeAndre.
What did you say?
I asked if you were going to use a roller.
Airbrush. We're going to airbrush.
Airbrush?
So it's.
See, thank you.
Hey, you know, like those.
Because, by the way, that was a good joke, and that only DeAndre gave me the love that I needed. Now, thank you, DeMarco, for coming around.
DeMarco, you remember those people used to get the airbrush at the swap meet?
Yeah. Oh,
we're going to do that
on
on Morales' butt right there.
His whole body. Yep. He should airbrush his whole body.
So that, and then they're going to shave LA into his back. And then the CK on his chest for Clayton Kershaw.
I guess it doesn't matter if he's in here or out there. It's going to be videoed.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
it does not matter.
I don't need to see it.
Right. I don't want to see it, but I want to see him do it.
I just want him to squirm.
I want him to squirm. I'm with you on that, but I don't need to actually lay eyes on that.
Here's my thing. I don't think he does it.
No, he will. Because
I don't think he'll do
he's
that.
going to try to buy himself out,
new, right.
and we're not going to let him.
Okay.
I think he'll do it.
You think so?
I do.
I think he'll find a way out.
I do. Look, I like giving him a hard time, like as much as anybody.
Yeah.
he's pretty much fearless.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a damn.
Getting naked is a different deal.
And you're right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Deal.
Especially at that size, man. It's
That's
different.
what I'm saying.
That's
right.
one of those things that I would never make that bet.
No.
Even if I was certain that I was going to win, just on the 1 in a million chance.
That's a no.
That's a hard no. I'm not. If that's the stakes, I'm out.
Hold. Right.
All
Right.
Let's look here. Sherry saying the begging for likes was cringe. Sherry, as long as you listen, we don't care. I'm taking the Morales bit right now. All right, Sherry, there you go. You're cringe.
I thought he set the likes too low.
No, well, normally you don't get that many likes.
But
no, it started off at 500.
With the stuff he was talking, you knew people were going to line
No,
up.
no, Morales had nothing to do with this. Sedano just kept upping the ante.
Oh, really?
And he's like, oh, damn it. All right.
Wow,
all right.
wow,
What's he going to do? Say no?
Yeah.
So
I guess
Sedano
not.
was just on him.
I just want him to get his season tickets so I can mooch off of those.
There you go.
That's funny.
That's really all I'm here
See,
for.
but here we got to clarify this. Is he getting a full season or is he getting a half? Is he getting
A
a
mini
half?
pack?
But think about that. Even a half season is 40 games. That's a ton
That's a
of
lot
games.
of games. Yeah.
40 games is a ton.
Hey, let's
What's
go.
the most games? Not as a worker,
No.
as a fan. How many? What's the maximum amount of games you've gone to in a season?
In my 20s when it was cheap and they sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you go 25 times?
Easy. In
Okay.
college, no problem, because you would
Yeah.
buy like the $8-10 ticket for
Yeah,
the reserve.
that's-
You can't do that anymore.
I hear you. The most I ever went to, same situation where the pavilion and the top deck was $6.
Yeah.
You used to be able to get, and parking was like 10 or 12. Like it wasn't so
12
bad.
the most, yeah.
Yeah, you could really kind of do it fairly easily. And this is probably late 90s, 94, 96, 97. And I bet I went to 20, 25 games. It felt like I was there every night.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, and thinking of doubling that, that's a lot of baseball.
Yeah, my friends who do have season tickets don't go that out. That's how I
Yeah.
get those great seats, because they're people with jobs who can't get there because
Yeah.
now you have to get into the stadium. Now with the pitch clock,
Oh, yeah.
if you're not there first pitch, you're missing a lot.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
another
No,
thing.
I mean, that 18-inning game actually kind of flew by. That pitch clock shaved an hour off of the other
Oh, yeah.
18-inning game.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
crazy. All right, we're going to finally do it. Your phone calls coming up next. Tell us where you were. Tell us your favorite part. Tell us everything that you enjoyed about the Dodger back-to-back World Series championship. I did drink that entire bottle of champagne, too, DeMarco.
I know you did.
It was well earned.
Bruh,
It was
salute.
well earned.
I didn't think you'd get up the next day.
I felt great yesterday.
I halfway expected.
The whole bottle?
Yeah.
A
I
good
thought I was
bottle?
gonna hear-
Susan helped a little bit. No, not a very good bottle. It was okay.
I halfway expected Andy Kamenetsky. I did. I did. I'm like, if I hear that voice, I know. Yeah.
Now here's the okay. I've missed one Rams game in 10 years.
Yeah.
So something bad has to happen for me not to show up. And I'll be honest.
Or great.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I haven't shown up for all of them feeling great. There's been a couple that have been a little rusty along the way. Your phone calls are coming up next. We know you got a lot of choices when it comes to your legal team, but I'm here to tell you about my friend and my lawyer, Joseph S. Normand and Normand Legal. He's been a friend of mine going on 10 years now. And here's what I can tell you. If you've been involved in an accident, you know what I'm about to tell you is true. And if you haven't, I hope you never do. But here's what happens. It's scary. It's stressful. It's overwhelming. You have this sense of anxiety because you don't know who to trust, and people are coming at you. They're trying to get you to agree to things. You're not quite sure what you're supposed to do. You don't understand the legal system. This is why you got to reach out to Joseph S. Normand. 213-747-1234. 213-747-1234. Normand Legal has literally helped thousands of people recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. They know what's up. They know the games the insurance company is going to try to run on you, and they're not going to let them do it. That's why I called Joe after my accident and after my son's accident. So if you've been involved in an accident, call Normand Legal, 213-747-1234 or normandlegal.com.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tonight, it's the second night of a back-to-back as the Lake Show hit the road to battle the Blazers.
Here's Laker behind his back, down the middle, all the way, got to the rim, lay it up and in. Man, is he smooth.
It's your LA Lakers versus the Portland Trail Blazers.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
Coverage begins tonight at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey, it's Cap. Thinking about selling your home? Seller's Advantage makes it easy. No agents, no commissions, no open houses, and no costly repairs. With Seller's Advantage, we'll make you a fair, competitive cash offer with no surprises. Check out what one of the sellers had to say. Seller's Advantage was a lot easier, faster, and more rewarding than listing my house. I worried about getting a low offer, but theirs matched the value I was hoping for and much higher than their competitors. They gave me time to decide, and the process was friendly, fast, and anxiety-free. I highly recommend Seller's Advantage. Call Seller's Advantage today. 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free, no obligation cash offer. That's sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
People are good. For laughs, for snorts, for cries, and goodbyes. People are good for doing nothing or getting up to something. People are good. For you, Jim Beam. Best enjoyed together.
iSpot Active is an easier way to ice. Here's how it works. You put on these compression shirts or pants that form fits to your body with pockets that fit flexible, ice-cold gel packs. iSpot Active is wearable cryotherapy. No more strapping on ice bags and being immobilized.
It's designed for the person who comes home, doesn't have a lot of time, but they do want to ice while they're working on their laptop, while they're picking up their kids from soccer practice.
Everybody I know that has bought one of these things truly loves it. You got to get yours before they're sold out.
This is the new concept for icing. John, I love it.
Get these while you still can. I'm telling you, they're going to go fast. Start feeling better today at iSpotActive.com.
Pechanga Resort Casino is rewarding you on another level. Bring in a rewards card from one of 16 Southern California casinos and access exclusive benefits with Pechanga's tier status match program. Qualified members can even win $25,000 club dollars. But hurry, this limited time offer ends December 31st and match statuses remain valid through January 31st, 2026. Open the new and existing Pechanga club members. Visit the club at Pechanga for more details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID.
Morales here, and if you're in the market for a new ride, there's only one place to go. You know where it is, the Big Cat Felix Chevrolet. You know the one right off the 110 in downtown LA with that classic black cat, Felix the Cat, smiling down on Figueroa. They've been serving Angelitos for over 100 years with unbeatable deals, an amazing selection, and service that treats you like family. A la familia. So whether it's a brand new Chevy or a certified pre-owned, make your next stop Felix Chevrolet. Head over to Felix Chevrolet, the Big Cat today. Ask for my guy, the GM Nicky D, and say, hey, I want to see that big cat.
You ever wake up with a sore throat, feeling a little off, and you know you're getting sick? Well, getting sick and going on the IL isn't an option, especially for me when I'm traveling for work. You can try to see a doctor, well, good luck there, or go sit for hours in an urgent care. Nope, that's why you need a medical emergency kit. This isn't some cheap first aid kit, okay? Your medical emergency kit comes packed with doctor-prescribed meds. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right there in your home. If you're coming down with the flu, bam, here's your Z-Pack. You've got gastrointestinal issues, here's your Bactrim. From Z-Pack to ivermectin, amoxicillin, and doxycycline to treat strep, pneumonia, sinus infections, UTIs, COVID, and more. It's all right there in your kit. Just match your symptoms to the guide or talk with their telehealth doc. No doctor waiting rooms, no pharmacy lines. Order online in minutes and get $50 off with code SPORTS at urgentcarekit.com/sports. Get yours now at urgentcarekit.com/sports, promo code SPORTS.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You sleep naked?
I do. Completely unencumbered.
He likes to be free.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
So if you and I are on the road and we get caught in the same motel and we got to share a room,
yeah,
you can't sleep unless you're naked.
I would prefer to be unencumbered.
Back to the guys.
It is a Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday, a big victory weekend all around LA. React with us all day long, leading up to pregame coverage at 5:30. The Lakers and the Blazers tipping off at 7. Thanks to Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly.
Oh,
I'm still smiling.
Go Rams.
There. Oh, they were great yesterday. Look.
We'll slide that in there.
We're going to we'll do a lot of Rams tomorrow. We're going to do a lot of Rams on Wednesday. But back-to-back.
Beat the snot out of them.
They killed, by the way, how good Stafford looked. How good Devontae Adams looked.
I was surprised the Saints quit quick. Yeah. They don't have much.
Yeah. We won't talk about the kicker. We'll save that because I have a feeling there may be breaking news at some point.
We need all day on that.
Yes,
one.
we got lots of them. As promised, we're going to take a bunch of your phone calls talking about Dodger World Series. Let's start in Torrance with Nick. Nick, you're on DeMarco and Trav on 710. What's up, Nick?
Hi, guys. Thanks for taking my call. Long-time listener, first-time caller. DeMarco,
Nick,
appreciate you. Laura,
my guy,
Travis.
Yes. This is
Nick.
my guy, Nick, from Trader Joe's. This is my dude. We always talk. He sends me text messages. Beto, you would love this dude. He does South Bay.
Oh, this is Nick Ingram.
Nick.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, South Bay Sports Radio. What up,
That's
Nick Ingram?
my guy, yes.
Oh, this guy's good.
What's up, Beto?
This guy's connected.
Hey, I got a big game for you this weekend, Beto. I'll text you in a couple hours.
Yeah, do that.
There you go. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
to ask Travis what you asked me, because I tried and I fumbled. What were you going to say about Toronto? You said there were a few plays exactly when they lost.
The base running was absolutely horrendous. I think there was no way that Toronto loses that series if they're smarter on the base pass. You've got runners at first and third. Why don't you steal in the 11th and put a little bit of pressure on the Dodgers? I think there's a lot of luck involved. I know in situations like this, I will call it fortunate. Dodgers were fortunate to get the mistakes out of Philly that they got. They were fortunate to get past Milwaukee without making any mistakes themselves, and fortunate to force Game 7 in a way where they gave themselves a chance to win. And then you get guys like Max Muncy, who the guy shows up in the playoffs. You know, Kike shows up, but Max Muncy just hits absolute bombs.
He does.
And then you've got Rojas, who – what did they? I was listening to John Boy this morning, and he's hit maybe 20 home runs in the last 5 years.
Wow.
There's no way that you expect him, of all people in your lineup, to hit a home run, and he hits one out. And then, you know, sorry for your Gaucho loss, but Bieber just hangs a breaking ball in a 2-0 pitch. And the best all-around catcher, I'm not a Dodger fan. I'm a baseball fan.
Yep.
The best all-around catcher in baseball hits an absolute moonshot. That was light tower power out of a guy, and I know you've talked about this before. He didn't get drafted for his offensive skills. He got drafted because he was the catcher that they needed, that they hadn't had. And I've followed the Dodgers my whole life because I've lived here. My grandparents moved out here from Brooklyn after the Dodgers did, so I was born into a baseball family. But the Dodgers were never a team that I caught on with because, as Beto was saying, you know, back in his 20s, back when I was a kid, the Dodgers were horrible, and the Braves were on at 4 o'clock, and they were consistently winning. They put themselves – the Braves were just like the Brewers. They couldn't win in the postseason. And this is – you know, I'm eating my words on Yamamoto because
a lot of people are.
I didn't think that $325 million for a guy that hadn't thrown in Major League Baseball was a good deal.
Yamamoto.
This part of the conversation, I said you need to call in.
Yeah, Nick, thanks for the call. Like, there's a ton there that I want. Yamamoto is a gangster. Like, there's no
gangster.
I mean,
that's like Travis, gangster.
He is,
no doubt.
He went out there
He is a dog.
and just said, "What?
Yeah.
Do something.
I wish you would.
Yeah,
I wish you would."
Yeah, he went out there and shoved 3 times and just stood out there like this. Like, not a drop of sweat coming off his face, not a look of worry. The one thing he had was when he shook off a pitch one time and he got what he wanted, he kind of smiled like, okay, you're dead.
Right.
And then just went out there and just boom and dropped it on him. So
Legendary.
he is just on a whole nother level. He is a World Series legend forever and ever. Kind of going through this, you mentioned Gaucho Shane Bieber giving up the yam to it happens. He gave it up to Will Smith. Don't sleep on Gaucho World Series champion Noah Davis, who was on the Dodgers this year. So the Gauchos
How many games did he play?
Like 10.
Okay, that's a lot.
So he's in there. Something like it might have been like 2, but he pitched. He was in there for sure.
Well, what about the JUCO guy, Chris Woodward, the first base coach?
Yep. Look,
Mount Sec,
there's
Covina. He's
so
from
many
Covina,
guys.
man.
Yeah.
He mentioned the Phillies. If Orion Kerkering doesn't make a terrible throw, God only knows what happens in that series going back to Philadelphia. He mentioned the base running. Here's something that I've heard it. I heard it from a friend of mine who called me and started going over and over, and he's 100% right. That play at the plate, right? The one that they went to the review where Smith came off the plate, came back on, and just a bang, bang, literally like a couple of inches. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, why slide? run through the bag.
Because you always slide at home. Because you know why? Because the new rules that are in place.
I understand, but you don't have to, right?
But you're, as a
it's instinct. I understand that, but the reason you run through the bag at first is why? Because it's the fastest way is to not, because to slide, you got to slow down a little bit.
Right.
Just to slide a little bit, you got to slow down. That's why you can. The reason you don't slide at second and third is because you can't. You go through the bag, they tag you out. At home, you don't have to slide. Like if he just runs through the bag there, I think he makes it. I'm really glad that he didn't. The double up on Barger at second base that's a 0 out of 10 baseball play. That can't happen.
No.
That just cannot
He was going
happen.
on instinct. He read it wrong.
Because
if it falls, he's scoring.
I get it, and I understand being aggressive there, but it's not like Kike made a shoestring catch.
No.
Kike caught that ball up by his hat.
Right, by his ear.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, it was not it wasn't an easy play, but it wasn't a soup that you have to see that ball down or you have to be 100% sure it is down.
Hell of a play by Kike.
It was a great play by Kike.
And it was a great play by Rojas.
The pick behind the back.
Not many guys have hands like that.
It was extraordinary. Let's try another one. Let's go to Whittier this time and Curtis. Curtis, you're on with DeMarco, Trav, and Beto. What's up, Curtis?
What's up, fellas? You know what? We can let Morales back into the family, but it's going to be Soprano style.
Oh.
Morales is like one of those cousins that always come around Christmas time or Thanksgiving and always borrowing money from somebody. Never said, no. Always borrowing money, never paying it back. Always let Morales in. If he start acting up, you know how the Sopranos do. They take people out in the backyard. They dig a grave, and we'll have to get rid of him.
Okay, I see you.
I'm not letting him in. Like you guys can do your family the way my family. We excommunicate people. Like that's it. You're out.
So you're a Duran. Once you're cut off, you're cut off.
Look, you're out.
My mom has held grudges for 45 years. She don't even know why. That's a good Mexican right there.
See, I'm in.
You don't even know why you're fighting.
But
I know I cut you off.
Yes, a long time ago.
This idea that you couldn't like the Dodgers because you liked the Dodgers in 1988 is logic that makes my brain hurt.
That doesn't make any sense at all. What about Nick? He said when he was growing up, the Dodgers were bad.
Yeah.
The Braves were on TV.
Yeah, the Braves were on channel.
Now, he doesn't even want to be a part of the religion.
Well, that's fine.
No, you don't want those guys.
He doesn't want in.
I respect that.
Because
He's a Braves fan.
What was it, TBS? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
It was TBS.
Yes.
So you had the Braves at 4 here in L.A.
Yep.
on TBS, and the Cubs at noon because they'd play at 2 in Chicago.
Yeah.
And so you get in the summer, you'd get 2 baseball at noon and at 4, and then if the Dodgers were on the road, you'd get the Dodgers on the road. But if they were
watch them at home.
Couldn't watch them at home unless it was
Crazy.
Saturday on NBC.
Wow.
And
Joe Garagiola
along with Vinny. Let's try another one here. Let's go to Ian in Long Beach. Ian, you're on with DeMarco, Trav, and Beto. What's up, Ian?
Hey, guys. So I think we just saw the best sports movie of all time, right? You think about the sports movies we like, The Natural, Major League. Everything in this was a story, and you've gone through all of the ones that I wanted to highlight. But again, there's also Miguel Rojas, known as Mickey, was the stuntman. Relates back to the stuntman in '88. It all ties together as the best sports movie ever. And then if you add in the rest of the World Series, it's like the best sports movie, franchise in history.
No doubt.
Thanks, Ian. Appreciate the phone call.
Who plays Kike? Because whoever that is wins Best Supporting Actor.
He plays
Ricky
himself.
Yeah.
Kike likes the flow.
Yeah.
Kike loves Kike.
Dude, how do you explain that?
It was such a great, really, other than game 1, which was kind of a blowout, every other game was deeply compelling.
It was.
Went deep into the game.
What were the numbers? How many people watched that?
26 point something million.
I mean,
the game 7 of the World Series drew 50% more people than game 7 of the NBA Finals.
That's what I'm saying.
And for a long time.
Then again, it was Oklahoma and
I get
what are the market?
Indiana.
Yeah.
No, and that's a big part of it. But this is the first time baseball has had a national win in a really long time.
Yeah, it was compelling.
And it's Ohtani, it's the Dodgers, it's game 7, it's extra. And it was.
And it was people wanting to see the Dodgers lose.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of that. Like Floyd Mayweather. You can hate me, but just watch me.
This is like when the Lakers were really good. Everybody's rooting against the Lakers.
Yeah.
And we can talk about this tomorrow. You see the way that Mark Walter came through here and I don't say built the Dodgers from nothing because the Dodgers were the Dodgers before he got here, but the Dodgers were probably at their lowest point ever when he took over.
Bankrupt.
They couldn't make payroll. And he came in and has given you this. And he's given you this ballpark experience. He's given you this roster. He's given you just a commitment to winning that you cannot second guess in any meaningful way. They spend money. They give you a ballpark. They buy players. Every single thing that you want, they give you.
You know what else they've done, DeMarco? They've given you a better fan experience.
No doubt.
Because the stadium now.
Dodgers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the stadium now is accessible. It used to be back when we were kids, if you had a reserve ticket, you had to stay in the reserve.
Where you stayed.
If you're in the pavilion, you couldn't move around the stadium. You had to be whatever level you're at. So
you
if
were
had the
stuck.
top deck, you were stuck. So it was,
the pavilion wasn't connected to the rest of the ballpark. It was like you were in a separate part of the world.
It was just, and you couldn't go left to right. You had to pick a pavilion. And a lot of nights, the right field pavilion was closed.
Wow.
Yeah, so now that you can walk around, now that you have so many different food options, now that you have ability just to have a good, enjoyable experience, mind you, the park is always going to be the park, and the traffic is always going to be the traffic, but they've upgraded the amenities behind the scenes of stuff that you really don't pay attention. It's a modern clubhouse. The players have it, whatever you have. I was talking this morning, talking to a minor league kid that I know who was in AA. He said that the Dodgers are now in AA are offering chefs on some of these trips.
Yeah.
Like,
you're kidding me.
It used to be where Tommy Lasorda was the biggest proponent of you don't like the minors, we have cold water, play better.
Yeah.
Now it's, no, we've invested in you. We're going to show you all the way down.
They got
first class all the way.
They got a second plane for team members when you travel to the in the postseason.
Yeah,
like
players only, and then the family.
Yeah.
They had 400 people traveling.
What a pro team should be,
But
right?
there's all the
you're
little
making money.
Well, that's the thing. And look, I get it. The Dodgers have the TV deal with Spectrum that is off the charts, lucrative. But your local billionaire that owns your team, they could do more than they're doing.
Yes,
like unless it's Steve Cohen, unless the Braves. But of the 30 teams, there might be 10 teams that are trying really hard to win. Then there's 10 more that are, if everything breaks right, we got a shot. And then there's 10 more, they're just taking your money out of your pocket. Right. They don't give a damn.
Little details like this. The ball boys, the clubbies, they're the heart and soul, right? As Captain would say, they're there all day long, day and night, away from families. They were able to bring their families to Toronto.
Oh, no
So some of the clubbies that I know on their Instagram, they posted, like, you see the wife and the kid, they're like, dude, that's the clubbie. That's the Dodgers paying for them to be there. And you know where Mark Walter was at last night?
Where?
After they got back from Toronto?
Laker game,
front row, wearing a Dodger jacket.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Buckle up.
Does he have his Andrew Friedman?
Yeah. Oh, he will.
The basketball version?
He will.
He'll find one? Okay.
They don't mess up.
No.
And it's going to take a couple years, though. It's after Genie decides to step down, that's when they're going to start doing that. Because when they took over the Dodgers.
It's coming around.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just
I'll be quiet. Lakers my job.
I'm just saying that's probably going to happen quicker than anybody probably expects. More of your phone calls coming up. 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-3776. And if you are a YouTube TV customer, you want the sports you love on ESPN back, right? Including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, the NBA, college basketball, and a whole lot more. Act right now. Go to keepmynetworks.com to get ESPN back. More of your Dodger celebration calls here on a celebration, back-to-back World Championship celebration, Monday on the DeMarco and Trav Show, 710 ESPN.
The last Thanksgiving I was invited to, I brought my famous lima bean casserole. That was about 10 years ago. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get your Thanksgiving feast to go. Roast turkey, glazed ham, or prime rib, and the works. Order now.
Number 2.
Bret Michaels' only SoCal engagement, November 21st.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Lincoln Nautilus, November 30th.
Morongo, good times.
Veteran-founded and veteran-focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post-9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
Hey, everybody, it's Chris Morales. I know we do the bit on the air a lot, and we do it tongue-in-cheek that I almost died. And yes, earlier in the year, I almost died. And here's the thing. I did a lot of things that led up to that, a lot of poor choices, but you never think you're going to hear while you're laying in the emergency room in the hospital that you have heart failure. And thank God I was at Providence, because I do believe 100% without the amazing doctors, the amazing nurses, the amazing team at Providence, I probably would have died. They were all over it. They took care of me. They earned my trust, and they took care of my health. And Providence knows that every patient is unique. Providence built a care plan that fits your life, your needs, and your heart. My case was unique. After the first week, everybody thought I was just going to go home with heart failure. And then I had several seizures. And that led to realizing I had had several strokes earlier in the week. Then it was a second week in the hospital, but Providence saved my life. Providence stands with patients during some of life's most challenging moments, and they stand with the families. My entire family was in the hospital with me, watching over me. Providence, bringing skill, compassion, and everything they have to every case.
Located in the heart of downtown Los Angeles, Crypto.com Arena is pulling back the curtain and unveiling new behind-the-scenes VIP tours presented by Delta Airlines, which offers an exclusive look inside one of the world's most iconic sports and entertainment venues. Expert guides will lead small groups through spaces that have hosted legendary sports championships, world-renowned concerts, and epic awards. Guests will also explore the VIP areas and experience the arena's latest renovations. Visit CryptoArena.com/tours for more info.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Michelle's Moment here for Gainbridge and their Give Back program, Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity. Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity's goal is to empower girls and women through sports and education, providing 32 organizations in 21 states $222 of grant funding during 2025. These grants aim to level the playing field and expand access to sports and education for girls and women across the country. Here's to a future with no limits for women's sports with Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity.
You're hanging out with the Rams Super Bowl champ and Sweet Tea.
You got my back. Come on.
No, I don't.
You got my back on this.
Let me be very, very clear.
Yes,
I do not have your back.
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
So, DeMarco, you're the only one in this room that has experienced a championship and the post-game celebration. I mean, when does it start to fade a little bit? Like, okay, back to regular. Is it a week? Is it a month? How long does it last?
Okay, college was different. We were down here, and we had to get back there to have fun. And, you know, we were broke back then.
Sure.
So, you know, it was the Super Bowl in Atlanta. Oh, my God, bro. We partied from the time we got to the hotel. We had to fly back for the parade in St. Louis. We partied all day. It spilled into the next day and the next day. It was like a week-long bender.
Really?
Yeah, oh, my God. And, like, the same clothes.
You just
same
keep
vendors.
rallying again?
We just keep going to different places. Nobody went home. It was so much fun.
I love it.
Yes,
I
everywhere
love it.
we went. Yeah, I hope the Dodgers are doing this right.
I was looking at some of the pictures on the Dodgers Instagram feed, and like guys asleep on the team plane.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah, asleep, passed out. I don't know what the proper terminology
a little bit
is.
of both. So they took a late flight from Toronto. I was talking to some of the people up there. They said it was a late afternoon flight. It was sleep whenever you sleep after the celebration.
Yeah.
And that flight got delayed another hour just to make sure
everybody who's on it.
Yeah. It was the friends and family one.
Gone.
Okay, we're leaving at 3. The players one? All right.
But they're not going to leave Yamamoto behind.
No.
The only fan base that should go harder than the Dodgers right now is Toronto. Because you got to drink that away.
You got to numb the pain.
Right.
And it's not like they can turn to the Maple Leafs or Raptors right now.
Dude, there's that weird Game 7 thing in Toronto. Like the city of Toronto does not win Game 7s.
Oh, really?
Like the Maple Leafs haven't won a Game 7 since the 60s, I want to say.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
The 60s, yeah.
Something like the 60s. The Blue Jays.
Was that Embiid? Was that a Game 7?
No, that was early.
No,
that was early.
That
Okay,
was
never
early.
mind. Okay,
that was
right.
early. All right, let's try another one of these calls here. Let's go to Yorba Linda this time. And Dave, you're on with DeMarco, Trav, and Beto. What's up, Dave?
Hey, Travis. Great to talk to you. Hey, I get Yama got the MVP, but I got a new favorite pitcher coming out of the World Series.
Who you got?
Robletzky.
Oh.
Robletzky. Oh, when the batter threw his hand out trying to get a cheap hit by pitch like a soccer player, and then the next pitch came back and he just thrilled him. Loved it. New favorite player.
Okay,
loved it.
I'm with you, Dave, and I liked how we responded to it. But just my baseball brain is going here. Here's the thing: Jimenez is the player you're talking about on Toronto. Yeah. Jimenez is their shortstop, and he's a pretty good player. He was trying to get hit by a pitch. Okay, that was what Robletzky said to him after he did hit him. He goes, "Dude, you're trying to get hit. If you got a problem with it, come out and see me."
Right.
Mm-hmm. And he didn't. The difference is he did not hit him the second. He was trying to bust him in. Guys, it's the World Series. The Dodgers were behind. They're not hitting anybody right there.
Correct.
This is the.
How do you know he was trying to get hit by the pitch?
Because when you're standing there, you're throwing your hands at the damn pitch.
It's kind of obvious.
Yeah, no, it was he was doing a bad job of trying to get hit by a pitch. There's some subtle ways to do it and some not. And Robletzky basically said, "Dude, you're trying to get hit. I didn't hit you. You're trying to." This is one of these things that drives me crazy about baseball players every once in a while because these guys know the game. They know that no one's settling scores in Game 7 of the World Series when you're chasing a couple of runs.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah,
to get somebody's head.
His little routine, his tantrum was what? Cover?
I guess.
We're trying to get hit.
Okay. Well, he was just trying
Hold
to get
me
on
back,
base.
bro. Hold me back. One of those situations.
Robletzky was on fire today at the parade too.
Was he really?
Yeah. Because they asked him
Fireball.
did you see any signs? He's like, yeah, I see some girls that really like me out here.
There you go.
Good for him.
Hey, man.
25.
Good for him. Go live your life,
You're
Robo.
on a pedestal, my man.
Hey,
Let's go.
he's taking names. He's taking names.
He's collected numbers.
Hey, Trav,
leave your airplay on.
Yeah.
Hey, Trav, I got a question for you. So you being a pitcher, have you ever had an incident like that where you throwing the ball and you weren't trying to hit nobody, but they're like
happens all the time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And look,
because it hurts, so guys get all sensitive.
You can almost always tell when it's done on purpose.
Correct.
Trying to get hit or hitting a guy?
No, getting hit on purpose.
But there are situations where you hit somebody on purpose to send a message, to defend your teammates. Somebody does something stupid. It's almost always obvious, or it's almost always, why would I hit you here? It doesn't make any sense. Why would I hit you with a changeup? Why would I hit you with a curveball? Like, this is like, what are we doing here? But yeah, sometimes you do it on purpose, and it's like, you're not mad at me, bro. That guy that took 10 minutes to go around the bases, your problem's with him. Your problem picking signs from behind my head at second base.
That'll get you hit.
I need to get you hit so that guy will stop.
That'll get you hit.
But you're not doing it in Game 7.
Right.
You're doing it in July.
Who was the guy that dove out of the way? Was that the Phillies or the Brewers?
The Brewers.
The Brewers.
The Brewers.
If he would have got
He
hit.
should have let that. Yeah.
He should have.
Yeah.
But that's one of those. It's coming at me 95 miles an hour,
and your instinct.
That makes sense.
And it's coming towards my, let's say, midsection.
I'm gonna move.
I'm not looking to get hit right there.
Move. Yeah.
All right, let's try another one. Let's go to Susie in Reseda. Susie, you're on with DeMarco, Trav, and Beto. What's up, Susie?
Woo! What's up? Oh my gosh! This is our second conversation we've been on with you guys earlier today. You guys interviewed us at the parade, me, my husband, and my daughter.
All right.
Awesome.
And it was an amazing experience. Everybody was friendly. There was kids. They got to do throwing football back and forth across the street, back and forth with the crowd. It was so fun. We had an amazing time. Seeing the players was amazing. My daughter she's going to be a meme because she's got the best ugly cry. It was we're so happy. We're just amazing day. We took the train and we got up at 7th and Metro, and as soon as you get up, right there was a perfect spot. We didn't even have to move. Yep. We were front and center, and it was amazing.
See?
Amazing day.
We're all happy to share the earth together.
Thank you for calling, Susie.
Share the train together.
There you go.
It was electric. It was exciting. It was nauseating. It was anxiety-inducing. Like last year with the Yankees, quite frankly, they just kicked their ass, right? So there wasn't a ton of drama. It was just anticipation,
right?
Like you're just waiting. Okay, let's get there. Okay, there's another one. Okay, there's another one. Okay, we lost game 4. No big deal. We're going to win. And then the way that game 5 unfolded, you could just feel that it was about to happen. There was never a moment of, hey, I think we're going to lose the World Series. Yeah, there were 10 of those moments in the last 2 games.
At least.
Game 6 had 5 of them. Game 7 had 5 of them.
Until you didn't.
When it hits, it just hits so differently. She was talking about getting a chance to see the players with her daughter and stuff. I was watching it on TV, and they were doing like interviews from the buses with some of the players. Yeah. And they were interviewing Blake Trinan. And I forget who was doing the interview. I apologize for not remembering who it was. And he says that he brought like a box of baseballs that he was signing and throwing them to kids in the crowd.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like,
No way.
That's cool.
Awesome.
Wow.
Like, what a great idea.
Wow.
Did you guys have a parade, DeMarco? Like
St.
double,
Louis?
Yeah, like a double-decker one, or how'd it go?
No, we had
fire trucks.
We were in the back of trucks.
Oh,
okay.
So we all had it was like a parade of trucks, like 4 or 5 guys to a truck.
Okay.
Yeah, in the dead of winter, cold, no shirts on.
Well, that's why I was asking, because the weather is going to affect what you guys are doing out there.
Who was in your truck with you?
Think Jim Beam. We were good.
Yeah.
We were nice and warm. I had Grant Wistrom and Jeff Scanina.
Okay.
Yeah, two of the town drunks.
That's the good one to do.
Birds of a feather?
Absolutely, right there with them. Yes, sir.
It's February. You got to stay warm, my man.
Absolutely.
Stay warm.
That's great. All right, $1 Million Mondays are back on 710 thanks to Pechanga Resort Casino. Listen all day for your chance to win. Just give us your big game prediction, both teams in the final score, and you could win $1 million. And just for playing, you're going to get 2 tickets to the Rams Cardinals. $1 Million Mondays on ESPN LA, made possible by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. More of your phone calls to get to, 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-3776. And, there's a guy we've given a little bit of flowers to, but I want to do it again. I want to hit him with, multiple bouquets.
You know what you got to hit him with?
Oral's calling.
Oh, right now?
Is he on the line?
Yeah, and put him on the line. We
Oral.
don't make them wait.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
What's
how are you?
happening? Yes,
Congratulations.
Thank you. We are headed to dinner, and I heard you guys talking. I said, I'm going to give him a call.
Absolutely. I'm glad you
call.
did. I'm glad you did. So I was listening to you on the radio today. I was listening to you on TV. So, I mean, you've been a part of a lot of these. This seemed like as big of a celebration as we've seen in a very long time, even for a team that did it a year ago.
Yeah, I think it was. I think first of all, I think the play and going to Game 7 and the way it was and the Dodgers going back-to-back, there were just so many reasons that I think we brought in more and more baseball fans, and especially here in Los Angeles. I think it was something that people were talking about throughout the World Series, and the audience continued to build as you go to Game 7. It's one of the best things that can happen for the industry. It's not the best thing that can happen for your heart if you're nervous, but it's the best thing that can happen for the industry.
Heart and hair, definitely. Okay, so I bet it must be hard to impress you when it comes to pitching in the major leagues, but Yamamoto, MVP, well-deserved. What a performance.
Yeah, I actually wore his jersey today because last year I wore Buehler's jersey. Tribute these guys that come in and do special things. I actually took one of my jerseys, one that I would have wore today, and actually signed it to him from one MVP to another.
Wow!
And got to present it to him. So it was it's an incredible performance. And he doesn't throw with his arm; he throws with his mechanics, and he makes it very efficient. And I'm sure he can just let his arm relax and just drive the ball with his bones and let the muscles just respond. He's very good, I'm sure, at throwing any object. We know that by the way he throws javelins and his training. And the biggest compliment I can give you about him is that I know what it's like to already have accomplished an awful lot and be able to step aside and say, I've done enough, and kind of get out of the spotlight and know that you have done your job for your team, but to continue to say, no, I'll still take the ball, I'll still take the ball, I'll still take the ball, and put yourself back in harm's way.
It's absolutely an amazing thing. It's not only being brave, it's almost being insane.
Well, here's to insanity if that's the
Yes,
case,
sir.
because it was quite a ride. Or you hear it whenever a team wins a championship that it takes everybody, that it takes every guy on the team. In basketball 1 through 12, in football all 55 guys, and in baseball, everybody that's on the roster. But I don't know if I've ever seen an actual manifestation of where every single guy on that Dodger roster had his moment in the World Series. I mean, down to guys like Will Klein, who probably, was only going to pitch in a blowout situation, and yet he pitches 4 innings to win a game, and every single person had their moment.
They really did. And you think about it, when every single person has their moment and has it in a positive way,
yeah,
what a bond that is for teammates in the future and their relationship as they move forward with this common experience of winning a world championship. But everybody in an 18-inning game had to do something positive. And so it's an amazing feeling. I mean, it is one thing to be part of a team, and I filled a gap.
Uh-oh, I think we lost Oral there for a second. Let's see if we can grab him back. But every guy on that roster did something.
Every
and
swing
did something
and blank.
huge.
Yes, in moments.
Andy Pages was 0 for a million. He couldn't buy a hit, and he saved the blanking World Series with that catch.
With a great catch.
I mean,
Absolutely.
they don't win the World Series if Andy Pages doesn't do it. Rojas is the ultimate example.
Did it change your mind about Dave a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
You did? Really?
I don't want to say it changed my mind, but it reinforced my best
There was
instincts.
a lot going on
Yeah.
there, a lot of moving parts. Is he back?
We got you back, Oral?
Yep.
There we go.
Okay.
You guys must have been in a bad cell area.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think
moving.
so. You mentioned that everybody kind of fills their role, and that's where we lost you.
Yeah, and it's great. It was great to have everybody fill their role in a positive way in an 18-inning game. It turns out to be a W, because you could say great team effort, need everybody on the roster, and it's a loss, and you just kind of move on to the next game. But we needed everybody, and they all have their own memory as doing something positive, all the way to Andy Pages catching that ball in Game 7. So it was a great, great, great team effort. And I understand the Toronto fans and other people, analysts, saying that the best team didn't win or the team that played the best didn't win. But we are the best team, and you couldn't beat us when we were playing not at our best.
Yeah, that's
Good comeback.
That's something to it too, Oral. Like, I mean, they went 13-4 in the playoffs, which is over a 17-game stretch, you win 13 games. That's extraordinary under any circumstance, much less against playoff teams. But I agree with you that it wasn't the pitching was off the charts and the clutchness was off the charts, but this wasn't the murderer's row that I think a lot of Dodger fans were expecting all season long. They had to grind out almost every run they scored or hit a solo home run. That's the only two ways they scored.
Yeah, the only time this team was completely together was the very beginning and the very end. And even at the very end, we know from being on the inside that there were a lot of people really hurting, and there probably were on the Toronto side with Springer and others. But I would say that, I'd say they earned the championship. I say that if they would have been full strength and playing up to their full potential, we wouldn't have watched 7 games. But we beat them because we won on details. They lost because they didn't have a good secondary lead at one time. They lost because they didn't really finish something off defensively. They lost because our guys went the extra mile that were their normal starters, but they came back out and pitched better than their starters that weren't normal starters and came out of the bullpen. So it was a battle of details into extra innings, into 7 games. I have lost that in my day. I played for Cleveland Indians, and we lost to the Marlins in extra innings, and it's a heartbreak. In extra innings in a Game 7, it's a heartbreak. I was warming up in the bullpen like Kirsch and didn't get in, and then we lost as I'm watching from the bullpen saying I've got the next inning. So it's a tough ride, and it's one that's very tough to lose, and I did that, and I was fortunate enough to already have a ring in my pocket with the Dodgers. But I felt terrible for my Indian teammates, Guardians now, that, you lose in a Game 7 in extra innings. That is a tough one.
Gut punch. Hey, I'm watching these guys on TV celebrating their World Series. I remember when we won the Super Bowl, I keep telling people this, I could feel like the earth was round because I felt like I was on top of the world. There were no more games. Do you remember your celebration, your parades, how you felt? I wonder how these guys feel going back to back. I mean, you literally can't feel the ground right now. Do you remember your days?
Yeah, I remember it, but I remember, looking out in the parade and catching people's eyes, looking out at the sea of people. I remember going to dinners where we took down restaurants and all ate together and had a great time. I remember the plane ride back from Oakland. I think these guys are remembering more this year because I felt like the team was more sober. The first one, I think the guys, I was catching guys from falling over.
You saved Flaherty's life, I think.
Did you really?
Yeah, these guys were very mature about this. We asked about the plane ride back, and they said, everybody was kind of tired. We kind of all just kind of rested to get ready for this celebration today, and I think they all were very, very responsible because the people we interviewed, the people we were with, the players were very, very of sober mind, and and I think they're going to remember a lot.
Oral Hersheiser joining us here on DeMarco and Travel. Oral, we knew that the talent was off the charts, and you knew that it was a work in progress probably when he came over from Japan. Of course, talking about Roki Sasaki.
Yeah.
I mean, what he was able to do basically at the 11th hour. I mean, they bring him back right before the end of the regular season, throw him into a role that he's completely unfamiliar with, and he's another one of those guys that we're not having this conversation today talking about a World Series back-to-back championship if Roki Sasaki doesn't become a lights-out reliever on the fly.
You're so right. Everybody, this organization has started years ago when Dave Roberts took over of explaining to guys you might not play the same position every day. You might not be in the same place in the batting order every day. He really went through a transition of Major League Baseball and Major League Baseball stars of guys coming to the park or letting them know the night before there's a different role for you, and you need to stay flexible. There is no, I'm the number 2 hitter and I play shortstop. There is no, there's a number 3 hitter and I play first base. The game has changed, the game theory, and Sasaki changed right with it. But Dave Roberts is ready for those conversations. Andrew Friedman is ready for those conversations because they've been building that into the organization for the last 10 years. And it's been fantastic to watch because in my day, there were no Swiss Army knives other than the utility player. There was the right-handed pinch hitter, the left-handed pinch hitter. There was the left-handed setup man. There was the closer. There was the guy, the setup man. Now everybody feels like I'm a Swiss Army knife, and we need to do what the manager needs, and we need to do what the team needs to win. And I need to get out of the car and let you guys go because we're at the restaurant, and my wife is hungry, and I've been gone from her all day. So I have to be my Swiss Army knife and be a husband right now.
Do you have your security guards with you?
No.
Are your security guards with you?
I just love seeing you guys out at I love seeing you at Rotolo. I love seeing you at Capozio. I love seeing you at Legends Attic, and I can't wait to be with you guys again.
Yes, sir.
Oral, thanks for the call. Really appreciate it.
He'd be a great judge.
See you guys.
You guys.
He'd be a great judge for Chris.
Yeah.
If Oral says you're out of it, if he lets you in,
look, they can all bless him. They can all bless him, and I will respect their opinions. I believe that my credentials as an Oral Hersheiser fan are well established.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Yes.
And if Oral says he's in, then Oral can let him in. No. I'm not letting him in.
Oral's not gonna let him in anyways.
Yeah, Oral's too smart to let him in.
No, he doesn't troll.
Yeah.
We should ask. That'd be funny.
All right, let's come back. Let's talk. He mentioned it.
Yeah.
Right before he called, I said I wanted to give some flowers. I want to talk about Dave Roberts because, look, if you're a manager and you're making a bunch of decisions in a game, if you get 65% of them right, you're
doing
killing
great.
it.
Yeah.
65 is way in that dude's rearview mirror. That's coming up next. Let me remind you that it's $1 Million Mondays on 710, thanks to Pechanga Resort Casino. Listen all day for your chance to win. Just give us your big game prediction, both teams in the final score, and you could win $1 million. And just for playing, you'll get 2 tickets to Rams Cardinals. $1 Million Mondays on ESPN LA, made possible by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the LA Rams. More of your calls when we come back on 710.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, don't face your insurance company alone. For over 20 years, Avner Gatt has helped homeowners across Southern California fight back when insurers delay, deny, or underpay. From unlivable homes to pushy contractors, don't let fine print or insurance games decide your future. Call 818-917-5256 or visit AvnerGatt.com. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Hey, what's up? It's Sedano. I'm here with the crazy Hernandez brothers from Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. What if I'm at home, I'm like, I got to do this project, but I keep putting it off because I'm worried about the finances part of it. Like, what do you suggest those people do?
We all have a honey-do list, right? And you're the numbers guy. Your wife says, hey, I want to do this living room floor. You're putting it off because you're thinking it's going to cost me $5,000. Give us a call. Give me your square footage. You'll be surprised at what we can do for you.
A 5-minute phone call can save you thousands of dollars.
For the best prices on hardwood, carpet, and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Out here, days are getting a little cooler, and mornings are starting with a few more layers. It's the season for more time at the grill, more feed for your animals. Heaters burn late into the night, and the woods start calling your name. We appreciate hard-working hands, shared moments, and love for our land. That's why season after season, we're here for your life out here. Tractor Supply.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
What does Dodger baseball and Jim Beam have in common? Both are better when enjoyed with others. So grab a bottle and get together with friends. Jim Beam. People are good for you. Official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025 James B. Beam Distilling Company. Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart.
The last Thanksgiving I was invited to, I brought my famous lima bean casserole. That was about 10 years ago. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get your Thanksgiving feast to go. Roast turkey, glazed ham, or prime rib, and the works. Order now.
Number 2.
Bret Michaels' only SoCal engagement, November 21st.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Lincoln Nautilus, November 30th.
Morongo, good times.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
One specific request. I don't have to pay attention, care, or try.
Yes.
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Hey.
All right, before we get to a little tip or no tip, let me remind you that if you are a YouTube TV customer, you're going to want the sports that you love on ESPN back, right? Including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, the NBA, college basketball, and a whole lot more. So act right now and go to keepmynetworks.com to get ESPN back on YouTube TV.
Because I got YouTube TV.
Oh.
So part of the reason I came in early is to make sure to watch Monday Night Football because I can't see it.
You got it in here. Okay.
What do you got going?
YouTube TV.
No. On the Monday night game.
Oh, I didn't touch it.
Oh,
I didn't touch it. I'm going to play
second
second half on it, though.
I knew something was coming.
Got to go Dak over yards, man. The passing yards.
What do I keep saying about Dak Prescott? He puts up numbers.
Oh, he sure does.
He's
having
up
a great
numbers.
year.
Yes.
All right, little tip or no tip right here, Laura. What do you got? More phone calls coming in a sec.
All right, guys. So I know today's all about Dodgers talk, okay? But Friday, it was also Halloween. And by the way, people loved our costumes. And your stands, people were telling me,
Mine?
like,
Oh my God.
yes,
Yes.
that you
What'd you guys
nailed
dress
this
up
crap.
as?
The Jabberwockies.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I got moves, Laura. I don't know why you're so surprised.
I mean, you always talk about how you don't like music, so
It's not that I don't like music; it's that I don't know music.
Okay, well, I was shook.
Was that Saturday Night Fever? That's what
Yes.
I thought. Okay.
Thank you.
I was shook it a little bit.
What kind of moves do you have?
Tony Manero.
Look at him, look at him.
Oh, no, I don't. Oh,
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you wear Viore, because you're so limber. I see you. I see you.
Oh my God! I was taking my walk today, and I carry my water bottle when I go, and it slipped out of my hand. I almost had to go to a knee to pick it up.
Look at
Really?
you.
That's how stiff I was, because it was near the end, and I was just about out of gas. I almost had to lay down to pick up my water
After a
bottle.
walk. I thought you meant after that stance.
Oh, no. I'm good. I'm good.
You're
I'm
back
ready
locked
for
up.
it.
Okay.
All right, but obviously Game 6 was happening on Friday, and I was super stressed out as I was getting ready to go out because it is Halloween and we wanted to go out. So after the Dodger game, after the win, we went to a magic show. I had never been to like the Escape Room Hotel, which is pretty cool, but that's in Hollywood. And, we had dinner plans and something else planned that didn't happen. But we started walking around Hollywood, which was probably the mistake after drinking. And we stumbled into a tattoo shop.
Ooh.
They had, how they have like specials for Halloween or like certain times of the year.
Okay.
So it was like $40 to get a tattoo. I figured, you know what the hell? Let's go see. So we went. We all got tattoos. We all got to pick whatever we wanted.
What'd you get? Dodger World Series?
No, because you don't want to jinx anything and you don't want to make the gods mad. I would have gotten them pissed and we probably would have lost. So no. But anyway, so they had a Halloween sale and I was like, you know what? Let's just get a tattoo. So I ended up getting the Cancer constellation, which I showed you guys earlier.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But anyways, tip or no tip. Sometimes impulsive decisions make for the best nights.
I'll go tip on that.
Look at Beto took off the headphones.
I'll go tip on that. Sometimes. What did you say? 65% of manager decisions, or
if you're hitting at 65, you're doing really well.
I think I'm about 60% on impulsive decisions that have panned out.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
That's not bad, right?
No, you're collecting money on that.
I never landed in jail on a bad.
Nice. Me neither.
Yeah, didn't wind up in the ER. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Didn't wreck the car.
That's good.
Okay, I'm good. Yeah. So tip.
The single worst decision I've ever made is exactly the scenario you just described.
Was that when you got your tattoo?
Yep. And it was my 21st or 22nd birthday. I forget exactly what it was.
I'm 37, baby.
And we went, and it was my buddy Antonio and I. It was the night that Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe had their fight.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it was the Fan Man, the one where the guy came in.
Yeah.
It was that fight. It was crazy. We were in Isla Vista at Santa Barbara having a good time. It was and we said, hey, let's go out. Next thing you know, there's a tattoo parlor. Let's go in there and see what's going on. And then, the next thing you know, you're in the chair. And it was a huge mistake. And
they should not be allowed to tattoo you if you're inebriated.
They were not
to.
following that rule.
Oh, they wouldn't make any money.
The good news was,
They need to pay the bills.
It was such a poor quality tattoo that it has faded over time. You would not know it's a tattoo if I showed
Really?
it. It looks like a bruise.
Dude, I didn't know DeAndre was that marked up.
You got a bunch.
He's inked.
Yeah.
I got my whole left arm and my chest. Yeah.
He said he's going for the right arm now.
Yeah, you can do a whole new
Yeah,
sleeve.
might as well get a whole new sleeve.
Why?
Finish it up. Yeah.
Doesn't that hurt, man?
No, it doesn't actually. The only time it hurt was when I got it on my forearm.
I heard the flank is really.
I don't have nothing on the side, but on my chest and my sternum. Oh yeah, that was painful.
You got any tats?
Nah, man, you don't put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari.
There we go. There you go, Bet. There
You
you
had
go.
that locked and loaded, didn't you?
For years.
That was locked and loaded.
For years, baby.
I want to sneak one more in.
All right.
Because it's Dodger Parade related. So I'm going to be a little grouchy now. I'm just letting you guys know.
Come on this day.
So, yes, because I was around 7th and Fig, and amazing. Okay, I went last year. I got to experience it. I got to experience it again this year, even though I wasn't going to go. Last year, there was a lot more signs and a lot of creative signs. This year, I was telling Tim I really didn't see any, but there was one girl, and her sign said, I'm missing work for the Dodgers. Okay, first of all, not clever. Half those people are missing work. You're not the only one. They don't need to know. Who cares? Okay. But also, she didn't have it on, like holding it on until the buses got there. So she started blocking all like the little kids and everybody. And I'm like, girl. So people are like, put your bleeping sign down, And I'm like, it's not clever. They don't care. You know what I mean? Like everybody's missing work to be here or school. Don't be the jerk that's like killing everybody's view with that crappy
Thank you.
Be a good citizen. Let everybody have a good time. If your sign's blocking views, take it down.
Put your number on the sign.
The earth
Put your number.
Robleski's looking for it.
Yeah,
Come on.
airdrop. Just leave your airdrops on. His phone probably
My
filled
whole
up with
thing
stuff.
was, my tip or no tip was, if your sign's not clever, it's better. Don't block anybody to you. But just in general, like if you want to have it out, fine. And if it's good, awesome. But that one is lame.
Very few people are creative or funny. Just leave the signs off. Just show up and have a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you happen to be one of the creative or funny people, good, knock yourself out.
That dude in Seattle is hilarious, and he writes them on the fly.
Yeah.
Like he gets you to pay attention to him with what he says.
There you go.
He's funny. Yes.
Tip or no tip is brought to you by the law office of Joseph S. Normand and Normand Legal. You got a lot of choices in your legal team, but family always comes first with Joe. 213-747-1234. Of course, you can visit him at normandlegal.com. So, Laura, what are we doing next year?
Well, you can take a call or two because
All right.
we've had people on hold for a bit.
Let's do that. Let's go to...
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Go Rams.
Go Rams. Yeah.
The Rams
6-2,
will have
baby.
their day.
We got the Rams tomorrow.
I had a great time at the Rams
The
game
Rams
yesterday.
won a Week 8 game. The Dodgers went back-to-back in the World Series. Yeah.
And the Rams took care of me yesterday.
Me too.
Too easy.
Prize Picks win for me yesterday.
Everywhere.
It was
Hey,
pretty good.
Too easy.
Pretty good.
everywhere. I came in and looking good.
There you go.
Let's try Anaheim for our next stop. And Jerry, you're on with DeMarco, Trav, and Beto. What's up, Jerry?
Hey, thank you for taking my call. You guys have a great show. Before my question, I just want to make a comment. I've been watching all of the series, National League, American League, and I can't believe how intense playoff baseball is. I mean, each pitch is just, you're on the edge of your seat. And I wasn't, I'm rooting for the Dodgers, but when I was watching some of the other games, I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. But my question is, Andy Pages' catch was amazing to me. I haven't heard enough people talk about it. I mean, he's in center. I mean, he's on his horse from the time the guy hits the ball. I mean, is he supposed to be over there?
No.
And why was so? Why was Kike playing so shallow? I mean, I know you don't want anything to bounce in front of you, but I mean, he said he was going to do a Willie Mays catch.
No.
What do you guys think? I don't think he makes that catch.
Kike doesn't make that catch.
Dave Roberts did make all the right moves putting him in there. So I'll take you guys' answer off the air. And like I said, you guys have a great show. Thanks
First
again.
thing they asked me when they got in there, like they were crowing about that decision by Dave Roberts.
It was a game-saving decision.
Wow.
And only Pages makes that play because Edmund is hurt. His ankle would not allow him to fly that way.
Edmund had a bad wheel basically all year.
Yep.
And Andy Pages covers a lot of ground. There's a great shot of it where
The overhead view?
the overhead,
Yeah.
and you can see how much ground he covered. And to Jerry's point, when that ball left the bat, it was either Kike's going to make a Willie Mays style catch, or it's going to be off the wall and the Dodgers are going to lose.
He was Kelly Leak in the Bad News Bears.
And he went in there, and it wasn't just the great. He came in at full velocity.
Yeah.
Like that was one of those, I'm either going to catch it or kill Kike, maybe both.
He almost did both.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's the only way he gets there. It was a 10 out of 10 catch, and Dave Roberts putting him in that inning won them the World Series or gave them a chance to win the World Series, because if Edmund's out there, that ball's off the wall, and the Dodgers lose.
Wow. The thing I was saying this morning is give Dave Roberts a lot of credit for making sure that Pages is in the right mind space.
Yep.
To say, hey, look, you've been starting, and then we just took you out because you can't hit, but be ready. I didn't know if he had the conversation, but Dave Roberts,
I guarantee you he did.
Patted the guy on the back and was like, we're going to need you. You're going to come up big for us. In both games, he came in late.
Yeah.
That's the part.
That's funny.
That's the stuff.
It's the soft stuff.
That's what matters with Dave Roberts. It's not the analytic stuff, not what the front office. Like the front office probably told Dave, hey, in these situations, put in Pages. But for him to put his arm around Pages, like, we're going to need you,
That's
or
the stuff.
anybody. That's the difference.
And that's the stuff he gets barbecued for because of his loyalty.
Yeah.
You keep going with certain guys, and it frustrates you, but sometimes it pays off.
What they did do is they followed their script all season long, but the last two seasons, when it came to postseason baseball,
He was allowed.
they're going to play the game that's in front of them that night.
There's
and you can tell.
suggestions.
They very clearly have had a little bit of a different philosophy in the postseason. And to your point, Beto, about kind of putting your arm around Pages and saying, hey, stay with me here. There's a chance that you're going to be an important part of this. Justin Dean might play a half an inning a night. Maybe. And probably he's never going to hit.
Nope.
He's probably never going to get on base. Nope. Like, it's just he's here to play center field for an inning, maybe two.
Right.
That's it.
That's it.
That he knew the ground rule, that he properly executed the ground rule, that he didn't reach for the ball. That's a guy that never plays, and he had a play that decided Game 6, and he got it exactly right.
What'd you think of that whole play?
Smart move.
It's the
That's
rule.
the way you play it.
It's the rule.
Okay, I thought it was weird.
It is weird.
It's
but that's the rule.
That's the rule.
Yeah,
You're
I thought
told.
it was weird when he just picked it up and threw it back in.
No, that was after the umpire.
I know.
If he reaches for it, it's a live ball.
Yeah.
Right.
If he touches it and makes a play, then forget about it. It's live. So you have to throw your hands up and make the umpire make the decision.
Where the fence hits the ground, the padded wall hits the ground, right? There's a teeny tiny little seam, but there's no room. There's also a vertical seam where the two pieces come together. The ball has to hit exactly where it hits to stick.
Luck.
100% luck.
Better chance of winning the lottery than that happening.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it stuck, and they won the – and again, Dean knew the play.
But also Kike, being the veteran, is yelling at him, no, keep your hands up, because if you make that play, you give yourself up, and you make the umpire make the decision.
And the umpire got it right.
And he did. They all did.
Last chance to nominate a hero for the Stories of Service sweepstake. The top 3 nominees will win a pair of basketball tickets to Crypto.com, a pair of hockey tickets to Crypto.com, and a pair of basketball tickets to Galen Center. That's right. It is the ultimate basketball and hockey experience. All you have to do is share a photo of your veteran on Instagram, tag at ESPN Los Angeles, and use the hashtag Stories of Service. You and your veteran will each win a pair of tickets for all of those games. If you're chosen, just post the photo of your veteran, tag at ESPN Los Angeles, and again, use that hashtag Stories of Service, all thanks to veteran-founded National University. Choose from 150-plus programs, earn credit for prior experience, and explore tuition discounts at nu.edu. More of your phone calls coming up.
I wonder something real quick.
Yeah,
I wonder if you can trust this version of Glasnow. Is this going to be him going forward, or was this a one-time thing for him?
They got what they needed over the last couple of weeks, and he's going to be
Either
Tyler
way,
Glasnow.
You're good. Okay.
Yeah,
he is what he is.
But Beto, he stood tall.
Yeah, absolutely.
He stood tall, man.
In that pen, he was good.
He sure did.
That's what
he
you
was
needed.
absolutely
You know what you need?
terrific.
You need to go get some carnitas with me at Mercado.
That's going to help
Northgate.
Glasnow?
Yes, because we're going to get some food, and you're going to feel better, because when you're watching him
me eating is going to make him better.
Yes.
Can't hurt.
Here's why. Here's why. Because when you're eating the carnitas from Mercado Gonzalez Northgate in Costa Mesa, whenever he's messing up, at least your belly is full, baby.
Win-win.
You're feeling
That's
good.
a win-win.
We get you the Carta Blanca beer. So my buddy Daryl was playing Costa Mesa Country Club.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, sends me a picture on Saturday. He's like, hey, is this the spot you're talking about? Like, yes.
Yes.
The Mercado Northgate. That's what you want to take care of. Right in Costa Mesa, you can get everything you need. You got the carnitas. So what did he do? He got that big ceviche tray.
Oh, yeah.
And he took it to his boy's house for Game 7. So he teed off at 11, got done.
That's a good day.
Michelada.
That's
Send me
a
the picture.
good
You know
day.
the good michelada they have right there.
Oh, yeah.
Got the carnitas, got the salsa, got the ceviche, and he took all that there. So the family takes care of you. Quality, all you can think about. The pan dulce, which if it would have been closer, I would have gone this morning for the morning show. The Mercado is there for you. It's just like your tío would do, your tías would do, your cousins, your primos. Not Morales. We kicked them out.
Yeah,
But
he's not welcome there either.
He's out of that, too?
He's out of that. But Mercado Gonzalez, they'll take care of you.
They will. I can speak to
Let's
firsthand
go.
to that. All right, we know you got a lot of choices when it comes to your legal team, but here's why I chose Joseph S. Normand and Normand Legal, because Joe has years and years of experience. I've known Joe for almost 10 years now, and he's somebody I trust to do the right thing and to make sure that you are well taken care of. So if you're involved in an accident, and by the way, car accidents are the ones we always think of, right? And he's certainly capable of making sure that you get what you're entitled to there, but other accidents happen, right? If you've been hurt, you need to pick up the phone and call Joe, 213-747-1234. Don't try to navigate the insurance system by yourself. Don't try to navigate the legal system by yourself. You know, people are going to tell you what you want to hear from the insurance. Go, oh, no, we got it. No. They're going to take care of themselves, not you. Joseph S. Normand, he's going to take care of you. 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234. You can also go online at normandlegal.com. And whether you call or whether you go online, make sure they know that Travis sent you in.
The return of Million Dollar Mondays.
Million Dollar Mondays.
And Million Dollar Monday is on. Presented by Pachanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pachanga Resort Casino. Do you have your Super Bowl prediction ready? Both teams and the final score. And that's how you could win $1 million. And just for playing on Million Dollar Monday, you win Rams tickets. 2 tickets to a game at SoFi. Are you ready? Caller number 7 right now at 877-710-ESPN. You're going to play on Million Dollar Monday coming up next. This is the Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams continue to fire on all cylinders offensively after a 34-10 win against the now 1-8 New Orleans Saints. The Rams improved to 6-2 and continue their climb towards the top of the NFC. As odd as it is, that was the first NFC win of the season for the Rams, and they did it because they continue to get MVP-level performances from their quarterback, Matthew Stafford. 24 of 32, 281 yards, 4 touchdown passes, no interceptions. That, of course, on the heels of his performance before this, where he threw 5 TDs against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he spread the ball around a ton. Puka Nacua, 7 for 95. Devontae Adams, 5 for 60, including a pair of touchdowns, and that 4th touchdown pass went to Tyler Higbee for the first touchdown of the game. With Monday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
The Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report. Driven by your Southern California Kia dealers.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
Hey, Laker fans, are you a professional and a parent, a dreamer and a doer? You're an ender, and National University knows that grind. That's why they offer flexible online courses, career-focused programs, and support for students juggling work, family, and everything in between. Whether you're building a career, raising a family, or chasing big goals, National University helps you reach your end game and your end game. Make your move at nu.edu.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tonight, it's the second night of a back-to-back as the Lake Show hit the road to battle the Blazers.
There's Luka behind his back, down the middle, all the way, got to the rim, lay it up and in. Man, is he smooth.
It's your LA Lakers versus the Portland Trail Blazers.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
Coverage begins tonight at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app. Your chance to win $1 million from 710 ESPN.
It's $1 Million Monday on ESPN LA.
Million Dollar Mondays.
Play your perfect combination at Pachanga Resort Casino.
$1 Million Mondays are back on 710, and I think we got caller number 7, Jack.
Are you ready, partner? Let's find out who's caller number 7.
All right, caller number 7, tell me your full name and where you are calling from.
Dawson Allen.
All right, Dawson Allen.
Calling from Long Beach.
From Long Beach.
Calling from Long Beach.
All right, so this is how it works, Dawson. You tell us the final score of the big game, both teams, and which each team scores. What do you got?
Rams 26, Colts 24.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
All right.
Yeah,
Dawson Allen from Long Beach has the Rams beating the Colts in the Super Bowl 26-24. Thanks for the call, Dawson, and good luck to you.
I thought he said Gotham.
Yeah,
I really did.
Well, that could be, but I think we'd have for legal purposes, we'd need to make him say New York, and I don't think either of the New York teams are going to show up in the big game this year.
Indy just lost, right? Yeah, they lost to the Steelers. Shocker. Yeah.
No. I mean, it's the NFL, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just anybody can lose. And by the way, Steelers aren't great, but they don't stink.
No, not at all. But shocked me a little bit.
It did. All right, let's try to get at least one more in here right now. Should we do it, DeMarco?
Go ahead.
Ron the caddy.
Oh,
Ron.
no.
All right, Ron.
You should have told me before.
All right, no, I've decided. I've made an executive decision. What's up, Ron?
The executive decision was perfect. Travis,
Let's go, baby! Freaking Dodgers, man. I've been on this earth for 40 years. Been following sports for the past 30, 35 years, man. Probably one of the best World Series I've ever witnessed. Ever, man. I mean, we had everything. We had nail biters, ifs and outs. Like, what is going on? Can they do it? Will they prevail? Guess what? We freaking prevailed, man. I mean, it was beautiful. Everything about the series was what everyone wanted to see out of the Dodgers. And the Blue Jays, too.
That's DeMarco. DeMarco and Beto were doing their own show over there, Ron. I'm listening to you.
I showed him a picture of Ron.
You read my mind.
You know what, dude?
I need a visual on this dude. Yeah.
I showed him a picture of you caddying. Let's go. Hurry up. You got 30 seconds. Make it
No,
good.
you got like 10.
All right. Beto, I can understand the riffraff from him. But, dude, I expect respect out of the man who used to be on the bump and understands the game.
Nothing.
Travis, you are a real ball knower.
Thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. I love you for saying that. I love it. I knew that was a good decision to put him on there. It is a Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday, a big victory weekend all around. React with us all day long. Beto is coming up next at 5:30.
Yeah.
Lakers Blazers tipping off at 7. Thanks to Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for. Official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy it responsibly. Beto is coming up next.
Yes, sir.
Go Dodgers.
Go Blue.
Back to back, baby.
Orgavattazona? Is that a word? In the new 2026 Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid, it might as well be, because it can be one road trip. It's all about turbocharged power and hybrid efficiency working together, so you get the thrill of quick acceleration and the satisfaction of fuel efficiency. Book a test drive and keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there, but too often they look for ways to underpay you. If you're being ignored, pressured into bad contractors, or left in the dark after years of loyalty,